Welcome back to another episode of the Hoodie and Headband podcast. Show. I said slow. Show. I'm Bryce, co-host as always.
I'm Tariq, your next co-host, your other co-host. I don't know why I said next. What the fuck?
Yes, sir. And we're back with another episode. So back with some quality basketball content as always. Shout out to the good people at Month Pussy Media, first and foremost. Shout out to them because they're the reason why you're seeing this at the moment. So yeah, like, subscribe, rate, all that good stuff. But yeah, let's get into it, man. Tariq, how you doing?
Doing good, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for this weekend, bro.
Yes, sir.
I don't even care what's going on the rest of it. Respectfully, I don't care what's going on in the beginning of this week. I ain't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, I mean, after once I got to Monday, I was like, all right, Sweet 16. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I don't give a fuck about nothing else.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, Greenville, we on the way. Not yet.
Yes, sir.
About to be. I leave at 6:30 tomorrow.
I'll be on the road if you're hearing this, watch this, whatever. I'll probably be on the road. Yeah, let's be out early.
I was about to say, you even.
But it just depends on whenever. I don't know, because people watch our stuff at a different time.
That's
Like
the
video comes out later than the audio.
You're right.
But it comes out on the same day though, and it comes out on time. That's what I likes. But yeah, that's good.
Some people that's really looking forward to the vlog. So.
Oh yeah, we definitely got some.
We got to give our best. We got to give our best.
Show the people more than
my girl's grandma.
Whatever.
My girl's grandma was like, "Send the link. Send the link."
No, I was sending my aunt mad links today too when I saw her. But yeah, because she was like, "Yeah, you stop. You ain't even making no TikTok. I still on TikToks in a minute." I was like, "Yeah, yeah."
Yeah, my aunt was like, "I be trying to watch y'all shows, but I don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about, so I just be liking it and going."
I love that.
I was like, "Shit,
what is there?
A view and a like. That's all we need. A view and a like. You ain't gotta watch the whole thing. A view and a like.
Click on it." But yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, we don't get that many likes on the YouTube page. We get some views, but we don't be getting the likes. So
run that up.
So if you watching right now, if you watching right now, hit the like button.
No. You so shout out to only haters. And shout out to Pierre.
I ain't gonna lie, no disrespect to buddy. They were saying Pierre in the group chat. I was like, who the fuck is Pierre? And then I realized, I was like, it gotta be an older dude, but his thing says codename David.
Chat. Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a new guy in the group chat. I saw that.
Gosh, sweet.
I saw there was a tag. And I was like, who the fuck is Pierre? I was like, Detroit Lions Pierre? I was like, when the fuck Detroit Lions Pierre get in here?
Oh my goodness.
But all due respect. No disrespect.
Pierre, he's like,
I didn't know Buddy's real name.
Listen, if you watch only I'm like, ooh, no. If you watch Only Haters, and like the first 5 minutes of the show, like Pierre interrupts, it was like, I just caught you lacking. It was like, why you here? Might as well subscribe, like, share, comment, share with your friends, and then they go back into like the regular spiel. Yeah. But yeah, no. So yeah, shout out my Pussy Media, where you guys are watching this at.
Subscribe.
Hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification too, so y'all know when we post new videos.
Facts.
Shout out to the team. Shout out to Break the Bank.
Whole team winning.
Kicking it with the brothers. Only haters. Us. Hoodie and the Headband.
The Weekenders. They're not really.
Oh yeah, the Weekenders. I don't know why I forgot that because ain't no football.
But there will be soon. NFL draft coming up.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out Weekenders.
How about
shout out Sleepers too.
Big shout out to Sleepers.
Big shout out to the Sleepers.
Shout out G Wizzy and shout out Cart.
Yeah, my boys. So yeah, shout out to ML.
For sure.
Shout out to ML. ML is putting in work.
That's the OG.
Shout out to ML.
For real.
Showski.
The OG for real.
But anyways, Tariq, I'm glad you're doing
How was your week, bro?
It's been a week.
You said it every week.
I know.
I can't wait till this man be like, hey, I had a great week.
Bro, this be the highlight of my week, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I need Jacob to put clips together of how many times you've been like, It was another week, bro. Or some shit like that, like fuck work.
There's a
Or something.
compilation of
A
me just being
compilation.
like,
Just how was your week, Bryce? It was all right. I hate that shit. I gotta get a new job, bro.
"Hey,
I
chill
gotta
out
do
on
this.
that, chill out on that." Don't say that too loud. Oh, anyways, but yeah, no, I'm good. Been working.
It was in there.
Been working on some other. Just been busy, bro. Just same old, man. Got a new basketball because I lost my other basketball, but I got a good basketball. I got one of them evolutions.
That's what I need to get.
Got me in like
I was in the
where is
gym.
it at?
I
It's
was in the gym
around
the
here
other day.
somewhere. It's across the room. I'm not gonna get it.
I was
But
at
yeah,
the gym the other day, and all they had
got
was
me
little kid and
evolution.
girl balls. I was mad. I was like, "Come on,
Nah.
bro. What am I supposed to do with this?"
Made some hats.
Yeah, you see it.
You see
Y'all
it.
see it. Y'all
You
see it.
see it.
That shit
You know
tough.
you know how to get us. You know how to get us right. You know, Tariq got his yet, but that's how his look.
That shit fire. Oh
You
my god,
know,
y'all see that? Y'all see that shit?
match the logo. You know,
That shit fire.
something to have while we in Greenville. Don't know when we'll have merch yet, but hopefully this be something that's gonna open the door for something.
Hey man, y'all say the word, we'll make it happen.
Listen. No, I don't want to make no promises, but hopefully, I'm speaking in existence that we have merch soon. Because it's been almost 2 years. You need merch.
Facts.
You need people to see
Facts.
this, see the product, whatever. Right? But yeah. But yeah, I'm good, man. I've just been looking forward to this weekend, man. You know, going to the Sweet 16. That's crazy. As many years I've been watching the Sweet 16, to be actually attending the Sweet 16 is gonna be nuts.
Crazy.
I can't wait for it.
It's gonna be crazy.
I cannot wait for it.
I can't either.
Anyways, let's get into it, man. Let's talk about it, man. We had a good week of basketball from Thursday
Good
to
week.
Monday. No, yeah, Thursday to Monday.
Understatement.
Bro,
Crazy week.
quality hoops across the board, quality hoops, bro. It's crazy, man. Of course, upsets on the men's side. First and foremost, I want to shout out College Charleston. All right, I want to give a big shout out to College Charleston. Right, made it to the tournament for the first time since 2018. Them losing the way they did though, kind of did not sit well with me. I don't know. San Diego State really put the dogs on defensive wise, you know. Really got them out of their game plan, and yeah, better luck next year. College Charleston. Got 4 seniors leaving, so that's gonna be big shoes to fill. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like I feel like they're establishing a new culture there. Pat Kelsey's done a good job, but shout out to them. All right, they came up short. You just don't foul. You just don't foul at the end, bro. You just don't foul on the 3-point 10 at the end. Trying to get back into the game. You just don't. But it's whatever, man. It's cool. But shout out to Furman, though. All right. Shout out to Furman. Shout out to the homies that went to Furman. Shout out to Furman. I was big cheering for y'all as well. I had y'all. Bro, ESPN messed up my bracket. All right. I had y'all winning. God, like last week I said, SC versus everybody. I had Furman. I'm not going to say that and not have Furman winning first round. Come on now. Come on. Furman, I had Furman winning first round. ESPN messed up my bracket to where I didn't have Furman winning first round. And I wanted to delete the app after that. But I was like, no, I still got first round of the women's side that I got to, at least look at. I mean, I deleted the app and I re-downloaded it since then so I could see how well I did, like comparing whatever. But they messed up my bracket there, yo. Like my bracket was supposed to be good, and y'all messed up my men's bracket because I picked Furman. I know I picked Furman. I picked Furman on this show because I know I picked Furman on my bracket. But it's whatever, bro. I ain't winning $1 million this year, so it's cool. So yeah, shout out to SC teams. Yeah, men's side has been interesting, man. You got Princeton going to the Sweet 16. You got I don't know. I got a notification and it said only 8% had Kansas State and Michigan State playing against each other, like going to the Sweet 16. I was part of that 8% because I know ball. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you don't want to talk about that. I forgot who Kansas State beat. Tariq, do you want to remind me?
Who Tennessee beat?
I asked you a question first.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll answer your question when let me answer my question, sir.
Weak ass Kentucky. That's who the fuck they play.
Okay. Tennessee beat Duke.
Kentucky get my fucking nerves, man. That
Talk
shit was
about it.
lined. That shit was lined up. Purdue lost to a fucking 16 seed,
Which
Fairleigh
is
Dickinson.
crazy.
Which is shout out to Tobin Anderson.
FDU.
That man called his fucking shot.
Mm-hmm.
That man said, "The more I see Purdue,
he said, I want Purdue to see this.
The more I see
Purdue come outside.
The more I think I can beat them." And they went out there and did that shit. Fuck, had Purdue fucking scared to shoot the ball. Shit is crazy. Motherfuckers was scared to fucking shoot a basketball. Shit is crazy.
What was the name of that school? Was it Fairleigh Dickinson?
Yeah.
Okay.
New Jersey.
Jersey, stand up.
And then fucking Duke lost.
Yeah.
So we would have played projected wise in the Elite Eight, or is it Sweet 16?
No, it'd have been Elite Eight matchup.
All right, Elite Eight. So all you gotta do is get by Kansas State, and you playing Michigan State, and then fucking possibly Florida Atlantic to get to the Final Four. Can't even do that shit. Can't even do that shit.
They got a 5-star. They got a 5-star recruit team coming through next year, so it'll be all fun.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm tired of hearing that shit. Every year is top 3 team in the nation. Top 3 team in the nation.
So you're not excited for Rob Dillingham, sir?
I ain't excited until I see us have some.
You're not excited for DJ Wagner?
Not until I see tournament wins. That's high school. That shit they gotta get that shit in college. I don't care what they did in high school. This ain't Lonzo Ball. This ain't LaMelo. I don't give a fuck what they did in high school. What are you gonna do when you step on the campus? I haven't been happy about a Kentucky team since 2017. My fucking senior year of high school, bro.
And what happened to that team?
We lost on some bullshit. We lost on some Luke May bullshit. If we didn't, you can't tell me that we would not have been in the national championship if he didn't hit that lame ass shot.
I mean, yeah, y'all literally would have. Y'all lost in the Final Four. Y'all literally would have been in the national championship.
No, we lost in the Elite Eight.
Oh, Elite Eight, that's what it was, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but De'Aaron was on his shit. Malik was on his shit. Bam was on his shit. Whole team was on their shit. That's the last time I've seen one of our teams, be upset about a loss in the tournament. Everybody else was like, damn, I can't believe we lost. They was crying in the fucking locker room. They was crying when the game was over because they cared. These motherfuckers don't care. Oscar Tshiebwe, National Player of the Year last year, in the conversation this year. What, fucking 1 tournament win to show for it? 2? Back-to-back years of losing in the round of 32 is fucking... Or I don't even think we won a game last year. Nah. This ain't Kentucky, bro. Some shit got changed.
Oh no, yeah, Kentucky did lose last year, didn't they? Like early to like some small school. Oh no,
fucking early.
What's the name of the school?
St. Peter's.
Yes, another New Jersey school.
We went to 215 and we lost to St. Peter's.
Another New Jersey school, yes.
St. Peter's, bro. And I'm supposed to sit in here and be like, yeah, we're gonna be back next year. I'm ready for these fucking new recruits that's gonna come in and not give a fuck about us either.
Oh man,
they don't give a damn about Kentucky. They're trying to get to the league, which is cool. I know that.
Like Shy said in the commercial.
What did he say in the commercial?
He said, whatchamacallit? You ain't see AT&T commercial? My fault. I said Shy. I meant to say Shay.
It's Shay.
Yeah, like Shay said in the commercial. It's an AT&T commercial where it's like, whatchamacallit? It's like, you can change your new phone in. He's like, you can do the Kentucky thing. And Shay comes out of nowhere. You mean 1 and done?
I did see that. I mean, it's cool, but if that's what you want to be, then cool. If you want to try to compete for championships every year, then you got to compete. You got to be looked at just like everybody else.
Let me stop
getting players to the NBA is great. I love that. I love that we get players to the NBA. That's one of the big things that I talk about when I talk about Kentucky. Nobody else can touch us when it comes to that. We ain't been to a national championship since fucking what 2015. Not even that. We was Final Four.
No, it was
2012.
2012. Yeah, and y'all. That's the
No,
last
no,
one
no,
y'all
no,
went
no,
to, and
no,
y'all asked
no,
when
no,
y'all
no,
won.
no, 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 no. We lost to Connecticut. We lost to Connecticut in the national championship 2014. Yeah, the Shabazz Napier and
Ryan
Ryan
Boatwright.
Boatwright.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost to them that year. That's the last time we've been to a national. The Harrisons wins. That's the last time we've been to a national championship game. The Harrisons wins. Where the fuck are they? Probably playing in the Big Three. We ain't been to a Final Four since 2015.
Man,
A Final Four.
I can hear you rant about Kentucky all day, bro.
Because this shit is ridiculous. Like, it's not like we don't have a talented team. If we didn't have a talented team, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, okay, we lost in round 32. And the fact that Purdue and Duke lost the day before, that don't. Oh my god! Like Michigan State could easily go to the championship game now or Final Four now. Like, that's nothing. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. Michigan State versus Kansas State is gonna be a dogfight.
it is for sure. Kansas
It's gonna
State's
be
a
a
good team.
game. I'm gonna be tuning into, hopefully, bro.
It's no shade. It's no disrespect to Kansas State at all.
Dog,
But
shout out to
this
Marquise
Kentucky,
Noel, bro. Cooking. I ain't gonna lie. He cooked y'all. He cooked y'all. I ain't gonna say it either, but he was doing it.
anyway.
But boy said, voila. See, I said a new word. You can't be mad at it.
That shit was ugly too.
Bro said, bro hit the no look love. I said, oh lordy. I was like, nah, man, this kid is crazy tough.
Antonio
Marquise
Reeves
Noel, 5'8", bro.
couldn't throw a ball in the ocean.
5'8".
Couldn't throw a ball in the ocean. Shit crazy. Like,
man's was dancing on y'all.
just Obi Toppin had like 4 points.
You said Obi
like,
Toppin.
I mean, sorry, Jacob Toppin had like 4 points.
Oh.
Just like what the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? We lost on Sunday. Then Monday night, fucking Haley lost. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like 10 minutes after the Kentucky game, I didn't even care that we lost. I was like, fuck it. This season sucks anyway.
I'm glad this is over. Wrap this up.
I'm not even that mad right now. I'm just like, this is just my thoughts. Mm-hmm. The Stanford loss, that shit hurt my fucking heart.
No, I could tell.
I was down.
I could
horrendous.
tell.
It was midnight, and I was like,
damn, Tariq still up tweeting.
I was hurt, my nigga. I thought they was gonna win.
Dog.
Coach Yo.
No, yeah, facts.
I tweeted it before the game. I said Coach Yo was gonna have Ole Miss ready. If Stanford's not ready, they're not winning this game. They wasn't ready. They didn't win the game. I will say, there were some questionable calls. There were some questions, like they was letting Ole Miss be real physical, and then it wasn't always the same the other way. But Stanford, if I could get their numbers on their fucking layups, it's gonna be one of the worst I've ever seen. The shot chart almost threw up.
Yo, turnovers too.
That was before the fourth quarter.
Turnovers were crazy.
Turnovers is crazy too. Look, I love Haley.
They had, I think they had what, 30 turnovers or 21 turnovers? I don't know. It was either 31 or 21 turnovers. They had too many turnovers.
Might as well. I love Haley. I love Haley. My favorite college player since
Sabrina?
What is it, 2023? Since Sabrina wasn't even my favorite college player. I mean, probably Maya, honestly.
Dang.
Probably Maya, honestly.
Really?
Like, I mean, I would say Katie Lou before I would say Sabrina. Like, but like probably Maya. Like probably that long. Like Haley's freshman year, she tore ACL. Mm-hmm. Sophomore year, she won a national championship. Mm-hmm. Most outstanding player, Final Four.
Yep.
Junior year, All American. Senior year, I was like, all right, we get back to the championship game.
They made it back to the. Wait, did they lose in the 4? They lost in the. No, they lost in the 4 last year, right?
Final Four last year. Yeah, they lost
to Carolina in the rematch, right?
No, they lost to UConn Final Four.
Oh, they lost to UConn. Okay.
Because it was supposed to be a good game, and I ain't gonna lie, that game was kind of trash. They wasn't scoring shit.
Yeah, I'm remembering it now. Yeah.
That it was another game where they was missing a lot. Look, I don't mean to harp on the layups conversation because I sound like I don't even know what the fuck it sound like, but it sound like something. But I've been saying this for years. I say it every year the tournament comes around, especially on the women, even on the men's side. Men's side, we missing a lot of fucking layups too. But the women's side, it's like some of these layups is like, how do you? I just, I just, I don't know, man. Like layups and free throws are the reason that you don't advance in the tournament. Like
Make your layups, make your free throws. That's essential for any
if
basketball game.
if Stanford made half their layups, they win the game by 8. And again, before I said Haley has been my favorite college player since Maya Moore. Maya Moore was done in what 2011. That was her
Something
last
like
year in
that.
college. Haley had two critical mistakes. One is the one that lost them the game. I hate to say it, but one is for sure the one that lost them the game because they had the ball with like 17 seconds left. Could have ran down the clock. She threw that shit to Hannah jump in the corner, and that was just a really bad decision. You can't throw it to somebody in the corner with a defense this aggressive, knowing they're gonna trap. And Hannah Jump can't dribble. I mean, I'm not gonna say she can't dribble, but she doesn't want to dribble. She's a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows that about spot up shooters. They
And
want
a
to
jump
shoot the
shot.
ball. Exactly. Hannah wants to shoot the ball. Like she took the ball off the dribble and made a floater one time, and she could have did that shit multiple times because they were playing her so. They were playing her. They were chasing her off 3-point line. So when
Mm-hmm.
you get chased off the 3-point line, you dribble. You take a couple dribbles and you shoot that bitch. She no, she didn't even go to the ball. She was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm okay." She threw it to her in the corner. Hannah jumped, put the ball up, got trapped, threw the ball away, and it was a turnover. Then they go down, and I think they end up going to overtime, or they end up scoring and go to overtime or something. But like, it should have never got to that point. They shouldn't even have had to like, if Haley like worst case
Wait, I thought
scenarios,
the
just
game was
call it.
decided in regulation. They had overtime?
I feel like there was overtime. Was there not?
No, I thought that game was in regulation.
It might have been regulation.
I
Still,
know the
like,
Duke game went to overtime. We'll talk about that a little
you're
later,
right.
but
You're right. You're right.
yeah.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was. But
No.
like, there was like 18 something seconds left. Like, they could have ran the clock, got a good shot. Even if you miss, you go to overtime. She throws the ball to Hannah jump. Hannah jump. Hannah jump. Panics. Throws that shit away. Throws it out of bounds. And then they go down. They score. And now they got to try to score. And it's essentially the game is over. And then the last play to Cameron Brink, that shit didn't even make sense. Like that wasn't even. Look, a lot. There was a top 5 X's and O's coaches. Two of the
3 of that
two
top
of the
5 is out.
two of the coaches were number 1 seeds and lost in the round of 32. And two of them had two of the dumbest plays I've ever seen when they were trying to win a game.
That X's and O's was just, I don't know what that
Like,
was. That just came out of nowhere and just it just was. Oh, hold up. Time out. And I'm gonna interject here. Right? I'm gonna give you a time a little rest. I'm gonna give you time break. Let you sip on some water. You've been at it. You've been at it, you know. Calling the time out here. Calling the time out here. I'm cooling you down. So no. But the discourse in women's basketball, women's college basketball, so disgusting. It's disgusting because it doesn't make sense. And it's a lot of it that needs to be fixed. I mean, we're here to help. We're here to change that. And there's other people that's changed it and has been doing a good job too. You know, you got my guy Bailey. Bailey's been doing a good job.
Bailey.
You got the
Shout out to
committee. The
Bailey.
committee's been doing a good job. You got keeping it 9450. They doing a good job. You
Shout out
got,
to
I'm
the
trying to think of
homie.
who else. Got Ari Chambers.
Mark
She's doing
Sumner.
a good job. Mark Schindler. Yeah. So like you got
Matthias.
people that whatchamacallit. You got people that aren't in the places to make the big decisions, but are in the places to make a good impact and have a good voice and to keep the discussion where it needs to be. But in terms of where it should be from the higher ups, it's not there yet, man. I don't know who determined this X and O's list. I don't know who's in charge of these finalist lists. I don't know. I don't know. It's just not adding up. It's just not making sense.
No, that's facts.
But continue, Tariq.
I just don't understand how. And I talked about this with Bree. Shout out to Bree Lewerke.
Shout out to Bree.
Um, I don't understand how two teams on opposite nights try to throw a fucking pass to the opposite side of the court, like for either a layup or for Cam Brink to catch it, and then the pass to Hannah Jump for a three, or not Hannah Jump, Brooke Dimitri for a three. I just, how often does that work in practice? How many times have you done that against actual like not cones?
No, I just thought of which one caught my fault. I thought of Patrick Ewing. Where did you practice that shot?
That?
You practice that shot?
You practice that?
When?
Hey, but it's facts. Like, I just don't understand why you would make it that difficult. Just get a shot for Hannah Jump.
Yeah.
If she misses, she misses.
Yeah.
Like you thought too hard about it. Like, oh, they think we're gonna go to Hannah Jump. Yeah, we are. It's our best fucking shooter.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would
make them pay for it?
Yeah. Like if she missed, she missed.
Like they do the same in the league. Everybody know who the ball is going to. You just gotta stop it.
And if you want to throw it to Cam Brink for her to get a shot or to get, like a bump or a brush or easy pass to Hannah Jump or to Brooke Dimitri, throw it to her at the top of the key. She can set a pick and a handoff at the same time, and that's a better shot than what the fuck y'all were going to try to get with Haley Jones throwing it all the way across the court. And then I don't remember exactly what team it was, but it was a team that got upset. And I can't remember who it was off the top of my head. I don't want to say Indiana because they had a different. I feel like it might have been Indiana though. Somebody tried to throw it from inbound for a layup to win the game or to like tie the game. I don't remember exactly who it was, but the shit didn't make sense. The shit doesn't make sense because these people may hear this and be like, "Whoa, they're women. What do you expect them to do when they catch that shit in the air? Dunk it?" No, I'm being dead ass. Though.
Oh no.
No. I'm being dead ass. Like when they threw that shit to Tyson Chandler and he tipped it in, and DeAndre Ayton and he tipped it in. They're 7 foot. That makes sense. That works. You don't throw that shit to Donovan Mitchell. You don't throw that shit to Chris Paul.
You don't throw to Isaiah Thomas.
Donovan Mitchell could dunk it, obviously, but I'm saying like you're not gonna throw it to somebody
last night. That shit was crazy.
You're not gonna throw it to somebody that's 6'2", especially when there's people the same height as them that can jump the same height as them. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like that's the play that you ended your season on. That shit's crazy to me. That's the fucking play. You ended your season.
This is what you cooked up.
Literally.
This is what you cooked up.
Ass play. Doc Rivers ass play. Nigga ain't saying shit. Ain't cooking shit up. It don't make sense.
Boy, Tariq is on one today.
It just don't make sense, bro. It don't. But
Rivers coaches.
But there was a lot of great basketball, so I'm gonna get out of my feelings about.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into it. All right. So all right. We had upsets on the men's side, right? We talked about those. Fairleigh Dickinson, Princeton, Furman. I think it was another one.
Also, before we move on, what the fuck was Kihei Clark thinking?
You said was who?
Kihei Clark.
You said Kihei Clark.
Yes, the guard from Virginia that threw that shit up.
Oh yeah.
The fuck was he thinking?
No, because listen, I literally looked down on my phone. I was like, "Dang, Furman about to lose this." I looked down on my phone, and it was like, "Oh, he threw it away." I heard all it is Kevin Harlan.
He threw it away.
Furman comes down, bang! I start running around the crib. I said, "Oh!" I was like, "All right." And I had to calm down. I was like, "All right, I gotta get ready for CFC." But I text my Furman friend, like, "Yo, look up Furman." But yeah, and then dude on Furman was like.
Kevin Harlan had a great fucking call, by the way.
Facts.
That was a fantastic call.
Bro, ain't no better.
Tim Van Gundy's face was priceless. He was just like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
He like,
and then
I'm used to NBA.
Even the dude that caught it on Furman, he's like, bro, he just threw it away.
Shit's crazy. Like, why the fuck would he do that? Kihei Clark is a senior, has been in a national championship game before, He was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna take the foul. Let me throw this shit up." Why?
Well, he thought he was gonna get called for a shot, get 3 shots or something. I don't know what
I'm so confused as to
don't
what he
know
was
what he was
thinking.
thinking. I don't even think he was thinking.
Ah, man. I know it's a high pressure situation, and I'll never be in it, and I've never been in it. But I for sure I wouldn't throw that shit up.
I can't speak for myself. I can't say I've done some questionable things in basketball court. I don't think I would have done that though.
I'm never doing no shit like that.
I
Like
think
I may I
I
may
don't
turn
think
the
I would have
ball
done
over.
that
I
though.
may miss the free throws.
Yeah.
I'm not throwing that shit up to half court
No.
when there's mad people. I'm just not. That's
Nah.
there wasn't enough. Like I can understand if there was 2 seconds left on the clock, you throw that shit up to half court because
Bro
by the time
just
somebody
threw
catches
it,
it,
bro.
time runs out. It was like 10 seconds left, and he threw
Bro
that
looking
shit.
like Brady out there when he threw it, dog.
Nah, more like Peyton Manning because it was an interception. That's for the Peyton Manning fans out there. Fuck all y'all.
Oh man.
Mostly my brother. Mostly my brother.
Oh yeah, your brother is a
Fuck
Colts
them.
fan.
Yeah, fuck them. FAU is in the Sweet 16.
Yep.
Arkansas is in the Sweet 16. Miami's in the Sweet 16. So those are some lower
Men
seeds
and
that have made
women
all the
are in
way.
the Sweet 16.
We're gonna get to them. We can get to them. But yeah. Oh, also before we move on to the women's side, college players, especially on the men's side, not as much on the women's side. The men they take some stupid ass shots late game, man. They be down 2 or down 3 and be like, oh, it's 30 seconds left. You don't need to shoot a 3. And they'll go out there and not even get a good look at a 3. They'll fucking fall, they'll be falling out of bounds in the corner and they're gonna throw that shit up.
Oh,
Why?
hit this.
Why? There's 30 seconds left. Pass the fucking ball. Why would you shoot that shit? Why would you shoot that? There were so many, like, I tweeted it out then. I was like, college players, they either not prepared or they not fucking listening to their coaches. Because there's no way this shit happen, and this happens every March too. Like, just as much layups and free throws are missed, stupid shots are taken at the end of the game. Like, oh, we
Yeah.
got 27 seconds left. We down 3.
Oh my gosh, bro.
We can get a layup, play the foul game. Nah, let's force a 3 so that if we miss, the game is over. Practice. What the
No,
fuck?
yeah, that's exactly what
And
happened
not
with
even a good
CFC.
look.
That's
And
what
not
happened
even a
with
good look at
CFC,
a 3.
bro. CFC, they live by the 3 and they die by the 3. And they died by the 3 last week.
But if you get a good look, I'm not mad at it. If you shoot a contested fall away 3, like, oh, this is
Like
our
prime
last
Kevin
chance.
Durant.
Like, this is our last chance type of shot. When
And you
there's
thinking you
27
prime
seconds left
Kobe.
on the clock, I'm gonna be mad. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You got 27 seconds. Why are you shooting a Hail Mary 3 with 27 seconds left? The game is not over. Now it is because you fucking missed. And then one of them, in one of those times, they shot a stupid shot, got the offensive rebound, and then shot another stupid shot. I was like, there's no way. They did that shit back to back. Like, you shot that bitch for 27 seconds left. You shot that bitch for 21 seconds left. Go to the rim and get a fucking layup. It's college. Motherfuckers miss free throws all the time. If anybody's gonna miss, if
Tariq is
anyone's gonna,
spitting, bro.
if anyone's gonna miss a free throw to leave you in the game or to keep you in the game, it's a fucking college player. Especially in the tournament, all the fucking fans, all that pressure, they're gonna miss at least one time. They might not miss one every time they go to the free throw line, but they're gonna give you at least one. So if you keep going for the layup, and then we down 2. Now we just gotta get a bucket. We just gotta get the best shot possible. Nah, fuck that. Motherfucker's just gonna take the stupidest shot ever, and now the game over because you decided to take a contested 3 with 2 hands in your face because you thought you was fucking Kobe Bryant and you gonna hit that shit. Name me a college player that hit some shit like that. I'll wait.
Marcus Page in the national championship.
That fucking bullshit. He didn't even mean to make that shit, man. That's different. But that's still different. That was like 4 seconds left. He had to shoot that shit.
He had to, yeah.
It wasn't 27 seconds left because if it was 27 seconds left, I'll give you an example. If she didn't make the shot, it'd be one of the dumbest shots you've ever seen. Erica Hamby. That fucking half court shot. Everybody was like, what the fuck? And then it went in. Because there was 9 seconds left when she shot that bitch. They're like, no. Oh! If she didn't make it,
Yo,
there'd be an entirely different narrative around De'Erica Hamby. I'm telling you, because that's one of the dumbest. Shout out to De'Erica Hamby. I love her. Shout out to
shout out
her
to
having
Tariq
her
and
next
Bryce, big
kid.
guard, man.
But that is one of the dumbest
And
shots I have
congratulations
ever
as
seen.
well.
There was 8 seconds left on the clock, and she shot that bitch from half, thinking that it was the 3 seconds left. Like in her mind, it wasn't a dumb shot, but seeing it on the TV and seeing it, like just seeing it at all, it was a dumbass shot.
Well, of
If
course
she'd
we
have
gonna
missed,
say that. Us watching it, it's like the Damian Lillard shot.
bro, no, that's different. He wanted to shoot that.
I
He
know, but
can
Paul
shoot
George was like, that was a bad shot. I didn't think he was gonna make it because
that.
it's a
That's
bad shot,
different.
and he
He
wasn't
was
hitting
just
no
hating.
shots back then.
He
I
was
mean,
who wasn't?
Dame was not hitting no shots back then until that
Yes,
moment,
he
and then
was.
after that, no. He was practicing
Yes, he
that.
was.
Hold on, no. He was practicing that, but he became Logo Lillard that night. All right, he wasn't Logo Lillard before that. He became Logo Lillard that night.
Bro, he made like 840 from like 30 or 30 plus feet in that series alone before that shot. He was shooting over 50% from that space.
All I know is the discourse around Dame after that was like, oh, he actually practiced this shot. Oh, this has been something he's been working on. This is something he's been doing for some time now. This ain't
Yeah, he's
brand
been hitting
new.
them shots for a minute.
That's what I'm saying. Like people were saying that it wasn't brand new.
At all.
But
That's
then
my
there's some
point.
people that was like, oh yeah, that was a bad shot. Shot selection was
Them is
crazy. He
casuals.
just happened to make it. But then
Them is
everybody, no,
casuals.
it's not because he's been practicing this. He can make that shot.
Them is casuals. If they thought he couldn't shoot that shit, it was casual. PG was just hating because the shit was on him. I love PG.
I mean, hey, Dame Lillard even said it was a bad shot himself.
He said if he didn't think he could make it, it was a bad shot. He shot that shit on purpose.
I know you did.
He
I know you
fucking
shot it on purpose.
he
Of course you
fucking
shot it on
sized
purpose.
up and shot it.
And he hit a game winner from there against the what's the name of the team? The Rockets, like a couple years before that.
Hell nah. It was a regular 3.
It was a regular 3.
Yeah, he came off the screen. He was like,
call for the ball. Yep, clap
and hit that shit.
Splash. Yep.
Falling to the left. It was just like it was
I remember watching that.
It was right on the
live.
line. I mean, not right on the line, but it wasn't.
It wasn't Logo Lillard range.
Yeah,
okay.
that was, that
cool.
was 20 what? That was what 2014. That was before that was before Steph was even really shooting from half court. Yeah, that was 2014. Because
when he beat
Aldridge still on the team. Aldridge still on the team. They beat the
I
Rockets.
remember I shot a shot. I remember they posted. I remember they reposted a shot on Vine. I always remember that they reposted the shot on Vine the next morning.
Vine is crazy.
Yeah, a Vine. Whoa, our first Vine reference.
That's crazy.
2 years of podcasting, and we referenced Vine for the first time.
That's crazy. That way we actually.
I don't even remember like half of Vines that were popular, whatever. But
I forgot about Ja.
Oh yeah, 12 back.
So is 32, baby. Yeah.
32.
Cat.
Oh,
Don't ever disrespect. Bro.
No, because you like 32. I'm thinking like, huh?
Yeah.
Nobody calls Cat 32 though. They call him Cat.
You said 12, so I said 32. If we talking about jersey numbers, 32, motherfucker.
I mean, they called 12.
He called 12. Now let me stop. Shout out to Cat.
He got
man.
12. He got 12 called on him.
Cat been out for.
Cat has been out for a minute.
A fucking minute. I think they said 5 months. I was like, in a way, it's 5 months. But I think it has been 5 months.
Like,
because it's March.
I don't know. He even had to.
I think he got hurt in like November, December.
Listen, I was like, what's going on with Cat? Because I ain't seen no courtside pictures for Jordan Woods.
I hate niggas like you.
I thought something was going on. I was like, wait. I was like, oh, he's hurt.
I hate niggas like you, bro. I hate niggas like you.
I'm being
Why is Jordan Woods posting in a minute? Anyway,
no. I mean,
Cat,
she's
man.
posted. I just said I haven't seen no courtside post.
Shout out to Cat.
Because that was like a usual thing, You see her in Cat's jersey all the time.
Do we though?
Yes.
I don't.
Do you follow Jordan Woods?
I do not.
All right, cool. I don't even know why I asked you that live on air. I set you up just now. I ain't gonna lie.
No, not at all. She don't even know who that is.
Well, I mean, hey, then again, I mean, she's a model. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. This is Basketball Podcast.
That would be nice. I tried to shout out Cat. You turned it into Jordan.
Yeah. So shout out, Cat. No, because I knew something was up because, like I said, I didn't see any courtside posts. Because normally I would see courtside posts like every game.
Why the fuck is Ja wearing a mask? Did he get hurt?
I don't know.
Oh,
But
I
it's a
think he hurt
parade
his
inside my city. Yeah. No, did you hear Skip Bayless say that?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Skip is a weirdo, bro.
Yeah, Bayless is joking.
Speaking of Skip, this ain't got nothing to do with him. Shout out to Kenny Beecham, bro. That man had a fucking
Had a
interview
whole
with
interview
Stephen
with
A.
Stephen A.
Smith.
Smith on his podcast.
That's dope, bro. That's
on his
dope.
podcast.
That's fucking dope.
Stephen A. called him up.
Shout out to Kenny Beecham.
Shout out Kenny, man. Shout out to Through the Wire.
Shout out Through the Wire.
Through the Wire.
Yeah.
I ain't got it. It's close though.
Who's your favorite on the show, or who's your favorite on the podcast?
I don't know. I don't know if I got a favorite.
I feel like low key I'm P, but I hate like I don't hate P, but when I'm watching, I'm like one of the people that's like, damn, P just be saying like not saying shit, but he'd be like arguing with them a lot.
Yeah.
Like especially with D Mills say something. I feel like he argues with him a lot. But D Mills is my guy. I fuck with D Mills. D Mills is funny.
Where I don't watch it as much as you do, but I watch it. So I'm still like feeling it out.
Like,
but it's good. It's good. It's good
content.
Mike
reminds me of Khalil because he's a Lakers fan that doesn't really watch basketball that much. He reminds me of Khalil so bad. Yeah. I'm like, that's Khalil when we was in high school, bro.
No, bro.
That man would be like, oh. It wasn't watching no game.
Bro, no, remember, listen, I kid you not. I remember this man named the whole lineup for the Lakers, including the coaching staff. Tell us, are we serious? This man brought up Smush Parker for what reason? Bro, it's like, I forgot who was on the team. He was like, it was like the Ryan Kelly days. He was like, you know, Ryan Kelly with the dude. So you knew he was gassing him up.
Ryan Kelly like that.
He's like, yo, Ryan Kelly, Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, D'Angelo Russell. And then he started naming like Timothy Mozgov and
you just put three.
I'm about to say, did I mix teams? I feel like I mixed teams up just now.
Ryan Kelly did not play with D'Angelo Russell, and D'Angelo Russell did not play with Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, I'm mixing teams up. I mixed up like 3 teams just now.
No, did. And then you said Timothy Mozgov. I think he played with Brandon Ingram, but you definitely put 3 teams together.
Yeah. Anyways, I probably not far from what your brother said either.
No, that's facts. That's the funny part. That's facts.
But he named the whole he named the whole lineup. Then he was like, hey, Coach Luke Walton, assistant coach Smush Parker. I was like, what? I was like, what's Smush got to do with this?
Assistant coach Smush Parker. Like, what the fuck?
Assistant coach. Oh man. Yeah.
But let's get to some women's.
Let's get to the nitty gritty for real. Let's
get to what the people are here for. Yes. Y'all here for this. What y'all came for.
Y'all know what we known for. Y'all know what we here for. And y'all know what we deliver. All right. So yeah. First 2 rounds of the Women's March Madness tournament. It's been amazing. We had 2 number 1 seeds go down early. It's the earliest that 2 number 1 seeds have gone down in the tournament.
Yeah.
Both going down in the round of what? No.
32.
It was round of 32.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Yeah, both of them ain't making out the first weekend. At home.
That's the
crib.
Part.
They get sent home at home, bro. They was like, y'all ain't gotta pack up. Y'all ain't gotta pack up. Just go home.
That's the really crazy part. That's the crazy part to me. Losing at home is bad. I'm sorry.
That's like having somebody come on putting their feet up on your couch. That's crazy.
It really is. It's crazy.
Come through, run through your trap, as the youngest say.
Why?
I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know.
You sound like an old head sometimes.
I sound like LeBron saying, "What's up, Slime?"
Yes.
No, a random picture
Bryce be
popped
trying
up
so
recently.
hard.
Listen, a random picture popped up recently of LeBron dapping up Young Thug courtside, and I was like, he definitely said, "What's up,
What's
Slime?"
wrong? Yeah. This show said, "What's up, man?
But yeah, no.
What's good, Swan?"
So yeah, we had one seeds going down early.
Oh, that shit hurts.
It's crazy. I really didn't think that Stanford would have lost the way they lost, or lose at all. Honestly.
The sad part about it is, I'm not. I can't say I'm not like. I can't say I saw it coming, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
not surprised
Mm-hmm.
because I just felt like that matchup, and a lot of times, like Stanford's downfall over a lot of years has been their lack of physicality because it's a California school, it's a California team. Most kids that play in California,
California girls. Let me stop.
most kids that play in California, not saying they're soft, but they're more finesse.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're, especially if they come from like, you know, the more what am I trying to say? The more suburban cities, the more like upscale suburban cities. So they're gonna be a bit more finesse. A team like you
You
play
calling
an
him soft,
old.
Tariq? You calling him soft?
I literally said I'm not calling them soft.
Okay.
I said finesse, finesse, finesse. Like
More
in Lonzo
delicate.
Ball,
Delicate.
I got a perfect example for you.
Mm-hmm.
When Lonzo Ball went against De'Aaron Fox
Oh, it was
in
ducking that boy.
the tournament. Not it wasn't ducking him. I
Well, he
wouldn't say it was
ducked him.
ducking him.
He ducked him when he got to the league.
I wouldn't say
They didn't. He
look.
didn't play against him in summer league, and he didn't play against him like the
I do
first
remember
couple
that.
of games in
I do
in
remember that.
the league.
I
He
do
was
remember. I
ducking
do
the
remember that.
smoke,
I do remember that.
and De'Aaron had it
But
for him.
in the tournament, like Lonzo had got him first game. Like
Yeah.
they won. I wouldn't say Lonzo got him, but they won. And
Mm-hmm.
then we played in the tournament, 316, and De'Aaron gave him the business. Gave him that work.
Mm-hmm.
Gave him that work. All right.
Yeah.
That would be my California, which I don't even remember where De'Aaron Fox is from off the top of my head. I want to say like Texas or something like that.
I think he
I
is
could
from
be wrong.
Texas.
I could be wrong, but somewhere in that realm. So finesse versus the dude that, and I don't want to be like one of those dudes like, oh, got out the bud, not like that, but like just like grittier. Like Ole Miss for sure was a gritty team. Like
Got something
that's
to
one of those
prove.
teams. Yeah, that's one of the teams that you're gonna have to play your best game to beat us. And if you don't play your best game, you're not gonna beat us. And Ole Miss knew that coming in. Stanford knew that coming in. They said, look, they're gonna play great defense. We're gonna have to play great offense. They didn't play great offense. They played very bad offense. Like, and a lot of it was due to Ole Miss. I mean, some of it was due to Ole Miss. Some of it was just them missing layups. I listened to the press conference. I'm glad, even though they did this to a couple of other players, I'm glad either Haley Jones just got out of there in time, or I'm glad that they didn't put the camera on her. After the game, because they did that shit to Mackenzie Holmes, and that shit was. I hate that shit. I hate when they put the camera on the kids that lost. Like, I feel like it's just unnecessary. Like, you don't really need to. Like, obviously, that side of it is always going to be there in March, but I feel like you don't need to see that side. Like, you can see the people that are celebrating. So, like, there's no reason to be like, oh, let's move this let's move the camera over here to the crying teenager. I don't really understand that. But yeah, I mean, Ole Miss was just
They
they wanted it
wanted him.
more.
Yep.
They wanted it more. They were more physical from the start. Coach Yo told them exactly what they were going to do.
Shout out
They
Coach
went
O.
out and they shout out to Coach Yo, man. She's fantastic. I let her coach my team any fucking day,
Yes.
any day of the week, man.
Yes.
She's a great coach, great leader, great motivator. Her press conferences are up there with
Oh
anybody. She's
man.
so intellectual, so motivational, so inspirational. Just everything. Shout out to her. Shout out to the Bahamas. Shout out John Jones. John Jones was
John Quell
happy as
was lit.
hell. Happy as
Yo.
hell. But hey, in Ole Miss, y'all better pay her. Y'all
Yeah.
better fucking pay her, man.
No, yeah.
Because she can
I
go somewhere else and really
yeah.
turn some shit up.
Yes.
She can go somewhere else and really turn some shit up. I'm
Yes.
telling you. I'm
I
telling
was
you.
I tuned into the press conference afterwards, and just hearing Coach Yo talk about her story about how she got to this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's really something you can root for, man. Like, it's really like an
Yeah,
underdog story. Like, she really bet
facts.
on herself and was just
100%.
like, yo, like, she called Ole Miss.
Yeah,
She called Ole Miss.
yeah.
Ole Miss didn't call her. She called them.
Which is crazy.
And was
She's like,
like, look, I can
I can
help you
turn this shit
guys
around.
out. I can do this. I can do that. I was just like, hey, that takes a different. Oh, that's
It
just
really does.
different, and it's just something you could pull for. And
Yeah, for
Ole
sure.
Miss, they defended very well in that game. They had a
Absolutely.
lot of steals. They caused a lot of turnovers. Defended
Yeah.
very well. They're gonna cause a problem for. Let's see who do they play next.
They play Louisville. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good. Ole Miss. I might have Ole Miss taken. I might have Ole Miss taken.
I
Ole
just
Miss.
made the ugliest face in the world just now.
I wasn't gonna say that. Ole Miss. Nah, I don't know, man. That's a toss up for me. That's a toss up for me because they're gonna give Haley Van Lith a lot of trouble. It's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be up to Kristen Carr. It's gonna be up to Kristen Carr about how how uh how this game goes
Yeah.
because they're gonna attack Haley Van Lith and see how she responds.
Mm-hmm.
But if Kristen Carr can do her thing, then that opens up a lot for the rest of the team and for Haley Van Lith. But we'll just have to see. Indiana and Miami. That was a fantastic game.
That's crazy game.
That I mean, that was a great game. Miami had to play a really good game against Oklahoma State just to beat them. They had to come back down from 17. Haley Cavender had 16, 8 and 6. She had 12 off in just the second half, and hit the game-winning free throw with 8 seconds left. And then they turn around and they play the number one team in their building, sold out crowd. I mean, I don't know for sure if it was sold out, but it sounded sold out. Um,
No, yeah, these first
that's
round games were packed,
yeah, yeah.
especially for like the
That's
home teams. First round games were packed.
I got a question for you. Did you see the game winning shot like in slow mo?
Oh, with Destiny Harden?
Yeah, did you see her? Did you see what I saw?
I don't think I saw it in slow mo. No, what happened?
They're saying it might have been a travel.
I'm not gonna go there. I was gonna say something stupid.
You was about to say some dumb shit, wasn't you?
I was about to say. I was about to say something stupid. This,
You about to say something about Jason Taylor?
huh?
Did you about to say Jason Taylor?
No,
Oh, okay.
but I was gonna talk about somebody else who last name was Harden.
Oh my
That be
god.
getting away with travels.
Oh my god. This man's fucking stupid. But man,
Oh man!
shout out to Destiny Harden.
Shout
That
out to
was a
Destiny
big
Harden,
time
man.
shot. Big time shot.
What cabinet to hit the free throw? It was like
Haley.
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 Okay, because
Hannah. Hannah
they
don't
were
really play.
talking trash to her, talk about tit, and then she hit
That's
a
what they was chanting?
yes. They were talking about
Oh.
like TikTok stuff or whatever, and then she
Oh.
hit the free throw. She's like, I was like,
Damn.
oh, oh no, I love trash talk. I love trash talking
I,
basketball. I don't do much
I
of
didn't
it,
know
but I
what they
love
was
it when I
chanting.
watch it. I'm like, yeah, make
I
things
didn't know what they was chanting. That's
fun.
crazy. I thought they were just booing her
But yeah, no,
because
she made
she
a.
was
I think
shooting the
even
free
she
throws.
made a video. Somebody made a video talking about it. It was
Damn, that's
like
crazy.
Haley Cavender responded to the TikTok chants,
Damn,
or it was like
that's
they even
crazy.
told her like stay on TikTok or like it
Yeah,
was something wild, something related to TikTok, obviously because they're TikTok stars, but they can
yeah.
hoop too.
Um, yeah, man. Indiana. I mean, shout out to Yarden Garzone.
Yo, that shot she hit at the end of the game,
She had two of them.
yeah. As a
She hit
freshman, that's
two.
tough.
She hit two big
As a
ass
freshman,
shots.
that's tough. That was
That step back
bold,
she hit. That fucking step back she hit.
man.
I fucking jumped out my bed, bro.
I was like,
Oh my mama. I was like, oh shit. I was
listen,
like,
the DJ
what?
Khaled meme where he stand up like fast. I said,
Man,
yo,
I said, "Oh, she like that?"
That's a pro move from a freshie.
Facts. That was a big that shit takes. I ain't gonna say that. It takes guts to shoot a shot like that. With the clock running down, if you miss, your season is
You
over.
cut from a different cloth shooting like
She
that.
stepped. She literally had ice in her veins. Like there's
You
nothing.
cut from a different cloth.
Literally had ice in her veins, bro.
What's her
There's
name again?
not
Because
gonna
I'm gonna mess it up. Say her name again.
Yarding Garzon.
Yarden girls on. You cut from a different cloth.
No, it's facts.
Your jersey
That's
made out of a different material. Your jersey
that's
ain't made in
big
the
time.
same warehouse as your teammates. You cut
Big
from a
time.
different cloth.
Big time. Big time shot. Shout out to Mackenzie Holmes. Shout out to Grace
Shout out
Berger.
Mackenzie Holmes. Yes,
Um,
they also cut from a different
they
cloth too.
but see, I said Haley Jones had a couple of mistakes. Grace Berger had a couple shots that she normally would have made. And if she makes those shots, they move on. But shots don't always fall your way. So they didn't in this case. But
Yep.
Bendande had 17 or 19 and 7. Um, I mean, she did her thing. I mean, what can you say? I mean, they played hard. Miami played very, very well. Went into a hostile environment, gave everything they had. Didn't take a step back. Had to lead for most of the game. Indiana had to play from behind for 99% of it.
Yeah.
Indiana finally called back up, and they never got in front. So, shout out to Miami for having the calm under pressure to not feel it and just keep playing and keep making shots and getting stops when need. Like they didn't get stops every time, but they got stops when they needed to get them. And I mean, Indiana's a pretty high powered offense. So to hold them to what they held them to, like it's a great thing to do, man. I was shocked that both of them lost. Like Stanford, seeing two number one seeds lose in around the 32 is not something I would have thought I would ever see in the women's
Never.
tournament. Like ever. Like
Two of both of them probably would have been able to make it to the Final Four. And I
yeah,
know we talked about this last week about how far Iowa's gonna go.
yeah.
Iowa don't gotta see Stanford now, so they can make it to the Final Four now.
Their shit is wide open.
Yes.
Well, they're chill out.
No. Yo, do you see a video of
But
Cameron and Mace's sports show, and it's just a compilation of them saying pause?
that's funny. Nah, I didn't see that shit. That's funny.
Oh man.
But nah, like I mean, Iowa they have to beat Colorado, which Colorado's a good team, but Iowa should win that.
Yeah.
But in this tournament, can't say should, but should win that. And then they play the winner of Ole Miss versus Louisville. They'll be the favorite, and in it, in any of these three matches, they'll be the favorite. So to get to the Elite Eight, you got to beat, or to get to the Final Four, you got to beat Colorado, and then you got to beat Ole Miss or Louisville, which is definitely possible. Like they should win. They should be in the Final Four, and they should play against South Carolina. That's what should happen. Will it happen? Time will tell. And I know people might have been thinking that I, didn't believe in Caitlin Clark, and it wasn't Caitlin Clark that I didn't believe in. And I don't want to say I don't believe in role players because I love Gabby Marshall's game. I think McKenna Warnock is a really good player. I think Monica Zanano is a really good player. There are games where it's only Caitlin Clark that does something, and the other players aren't able to hit the shots. But I said it. If they're hitting their shots, they're one of the more difficult teams in the country to beat. Like if Caitlin Clark is doing her thing, Gabby Marshall's hitting her threes, McKenna Warnock is hitting her threes, and Monica Zanano's doing her thing in the paint. Just for sure one of the best teams in the country. But to ask them to do that for what 6 straight games, 5 straight games, like I don't know, that's tough. Like, and that's not to say that they can't. It's asking a lot. And they don't even need to be like, 18 points from her, 17, just 12 points from Gabby Marshall, like 4 threes each from Gabby Marshall or McKenna Warnock. I don't think people realize how big those shots are when they hit them. Like Caitlin Clark can come down, hit a half court 3. Everybody's like, "Fuck, all right," but we can figure out a way to stop that. Then you help off of her a little. You help off of Gavin Marshall a little bit. She hits three. All right, well we'll help off of McKenna Warnock. Then she hits three. All right, we'll help off of Kate Martin. She hits three. Like when they're hitting, not a lot of teams in the country that can beat them. So it just depends. I mean, Colorado's a good defensive team. They had to play a very tough Duke team who I thought Duke would get by them, but again, the defense can't make up that much for your offense. I mean, fucking Celeste Taylor has 8 fucking steals.
Oh my gosh. No, she had 10.
I mean, 10 steals.
She
Sorry,
had
10
10
steals.
steals. She had
10
10
steals.
steals, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 8 points. If I
Yeah,
remember correctly.
like, yeah, that's it.
I was really hoping she got the quad dub, but like Duke just crumbled in
So
the overtime.
11-3. They lost the overtime 11-3. I was just like, I don't know,
I was
man.
just like, dang. I was just
I
like,
really,
no.
I really wasn't expecting that. I mean,
Mm-mm.
I wouldn't say I wasn't expecting it because I did say that they would struggle offensively, but I didn't think the offense would come back and bite them until the Sweet 16 against Iowa.
I felt like it was some calls that should have went their way that didn't. Like I thought it was a couple possessions that like I thought
Cheyenne Day
were
Wilson definitely
fouls.
got fouled.
Oh my
Cheyenne Day Wilson
gosh, bro.
definitely got fouled.
I thought she definitely got fouled there. And
Yeah,
I
I
thought
agree.
it's going to get called, because, I mean, things were kind of, I don't want to say get called down the middle, but it's like, it was, I don't know, it was, like
Yeah,
I just thought it just would have went differently, man, in terms of how that game went. But no,
yeah, I
Celeste
definitely
Taylor
agree.
gave it her all and some.
Yeah,
I think she
for
played the
sure.
most minutes out of everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they said she had foul trouble in the first half too.
Yep.
There were so many games on at that point that like I didn't really get to tune into that one until the third quarter because Stanford was playing, and then
Yep.
there was another game that over. I feel like Stanford was it Stanford or was
No,
it Illinois
Stanford. No,
game?
no, no, no. Stanford wasn't that night.
Was it Illinois that or not
Oh,
Illinois?
was it
Indiana that
Stanford?
overlap? Was
I
it
think it was
Indiana that
Indiana that
overlap?
overlapped.
Okay, so it
No,
was
I think the
Indiana. It
Stanford
was
game was the last game of the night
yeah,
that
yeah,
night. Yeah,
yeah,
so it's
yeah,
Indiana
yeah.
that overlapped.
So it was Indiana. I don't know because Indiana. I feel like it was Indiana, UConn,
Let's see. I'm looking at it
and
now.
Duke. It was Monday night, right? It
So
was Indiana,
Stanford
UConn, Duke.
played.
Sunday night, I
Oh,
feel
they
like.
don't even say when Stanford played.
I think they should be at the bottom
So
towards the
Stanford
back.
played Sunday night. Stanford played Sunday night,
Okay, yeah. So
and Duke played
it was
Monday night.
it was Indiana, UConn, and Duke
Yeah,
that
Duke played
were
Monday night. So
overlapping.
yeah, it's Indiana and yeah, and after the Duke game was UCLA.
Yeah, UCLA and Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Um, so like they had like 3 games overlapping, and Indiana was coming down to the wire. It's a 1 seed. They're losing, so I was tuned into that. I was going back and forth between UConn's game and Duke's game. Um, and then once AZ started turning up in the third quarter, I was like, all right, cool. I can switch over to the Duke game. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, Cheyenne Day Wilson, I definitely feel like she got fouled on one of the last
yeah.
layup attempts. They didn't call it. It ended up going the other way. I just, you know, I said it last week. Like your defense can bring you. Like Ole Miss, their defense got them to the Sweet 16, but you need timely shots. Um, and Princeton, I can say the same thing for Princeton. Princeton's defense got them a win. I mean, they had to hit big shots too in the first round against NC State, which I firmly believed that they were going to beat NC State, and they did. But it took them to hold NC State scoreless for the last 5 minutes and 43 seconds, and to make timely shots, to make shots. You can't hold a team scoreless, and then if you don't score, it does nothing.
Defeats
It's
the
the same score
purpose.
as it was before. It's the same score as it was before.
Defeats the
You're
purpose.
still you're still losing. So
Yeah.
there's no point in you getting stops and not getting scores on the other end. And that's why Princeton ended up losing to Utah because they had them on the ropes, but they couldn't hit the shot to get them within one or to tie the game. That would really put the pressure on Utah. They would get within 3 and then wouldn't be able to get the shot. 3, 4 possessions go by, they still can't get it, and then Utah gets a bucket. So I mean, Neebkins missed free throws. Jenna Johnson missed free throws. They gave Princeton opportunities to get back into the game or to win that game. Honestly, to win the game, and they didn't make the shot. I mean, the shot that Greystone hit against NC State was a shot that they also needed against Utah, and they didn't have a player to come up and shoot that. But I really enjoyed watching Princeton play. Their defense was fun to watch. Their offense, obviously, there were some things left to be desired, but most elite defensive teams in college aren't going to be elite on the offensive end as well, and that's when players end up being, or that's when teams end up being like South Carolina and winning however many straight games. Right? What the fuck?
You good
All
over
right.
there?
Yeah, so somebody dropped something and it rolled on the floor, and then I was like, "What the fuck?" And then my fucking controller or my remote fell off my lap. So it's a lot of shit going on. But yeah, man, and the defense for Duke held up. The
Yep.
offense just didn't come through.
Yeah.
And I think it was Bailey. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was Bailey that said he loves the defense, but they need to get in. They need to bring in a player that is prolific on the offensive end. And I
I
agree.
think
Like,
Lexi said that. Lexi Brown said that.
okay, then Lexi Brown. Yeah, you're right. It was Lexi. I think
Duke alum
Bailey. I think Bailey had responded and was like,
retweeted it
Draymond said,
or
no,
something.
no,
Yeah.
Bailey said it too. Bailey said it too.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
both said it
'Cause
because
I know I saw Lexi Brown say it, but I
Bailey
know
plugged his.
Bailey follows Duke women's basketball too, so I know he probably said it as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Bailey plugged his tweet under hers and was like,
Okay.
Draymond's thinking like that's
Mm-hmm.
what. Yeah. So they both said it.
Shout out to Bailey. Shout out to Lexi.
For sure. So yeah, I definitely think they're freshmen or not freshmen. They're transferred from Oregon State. Kennedy Brown. I don't think she even scored in that game, which is wild because she might have been their best scorer all season. So for her to not score at all, and she really didn't even take that many shots. I want to say she only took about 3 shots. They turn the ball over a lot too. That's another thing. If you're a team that's not a prolific scoring team and you play really good defense, you can't turn the ball over. You just can't. You got to get as many shots on the rim as you can, because if you're a team that struggles to shoot the ball, every shot matters. Every shot matters. Even a team like Stanford, who's a prolific offense, every shot matters. They only shot 7 threes. They only attempted 7 threes. That's it. They shot. I mean, it caught up by the end, but by like mid third quarter, Ole Miss has shot like 14 more shots than them because of how many turnovers Stanford had. So if you're a team that struggles on like Louisville when they play Ole Miss, they can't afford to turn the ball over a lot. They're gonna have to play very smart basketball, make the right play, get the best shot, and hope that it works out. But even a team like North Carolina, like they have some good offensive players, but they rely on their defense as well. So if you go into the tournament, you're relying on your defense. You got to hit timely shots. That's what it's all about in March. Shots, you got to hit shots when it matters. Toledo beat Iowa State. That kind of shocked me. Florida Gulf Coast beat Washington State. That also shocked me. I thought both of them were going to play well. I thought Iowa State, after winning the Big 12 tournament, I thought they were going to do well. And then same thing for Washington State after they won the Pac-12 tournament. I was like, oh, they're on fire. They're feeling it. Nah, I don't even think they really like had a comfortable lead at all really in this game. So that really surprised me. Mississippi State beating Creighton. That was the first domino to fall in my bracket. I was fucking mad because I had Creighton beating Notre Dame. So
I
Creighton didn't even
did
win the first round.
too.
Yeah.
Notre Dame, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for
I
doubting
am sorry.
y'all. This is my apology. Neil Ivy, I am sorry for doubting your team. I apologize sincerely.
And honestly, I'm
I
mad at
thought
myself because
without, you know,
oh Miles
I thought without Olivia, I just didn't know.
and Dara.
Yeah. And I was just trying to pick the upsets. I was just trying to get my bracket looking nice. Trying to pick the upsets. I was thinking,
It's the wrong
hey,
one.
I thinking this is gonna happen, but no, it did not happen. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. I mean, good. It'd be nice to see y'all in Greenville though. So yeah.
Facts.
So I won't say I don't know. If we do come across each other in Greenville, be like, yo, my apologies. I wasn't too familiar with your game. I mean, I'm familiar with y'all game. I'm familiar with y'all game, but it's like I didn't expect this. My expectations
That's
were low. I don't know. I don't
that's
even know
why
how
I'm
to
mad at myself.
phrase this, but it's just like, yeah, no, we
That's
doubt
why I'm
y'all.
mad at myself. I think I talked myself into it because I knew Craig could shoot the three ball really well, and I knew Notre Dame would struggle to score.
Yeah,
So I think I talked myself into Craig's going to hit a lot of threes. Notre Dame's going to be in the game, but they're not going to be able to hit the make the right play at the end of the game.
yeah,
And I'm mad at myself for it because I've been high on Duke for the last 2 to 3 seasons,
same,
and
same, literally
consider
same.
like watched every game they had last season, or no, 2 years ago, and then watched almost every game they had last season, and watched a lot of their games this year. And I know how talented Sonia Citrone is. I know how talented Maddie Westfeld is. I know how talented Lauren Ebo is. I know how talented Kylie Watson is. And for some reason, even KK Bransford, who's a freshman. And for some reason, I don't know. I just wasn't sure they'd be able to put it together. And I don't want to say like I'll see what like. So I think what scared me was the game they had against, was it Louisville in the tournament?
I want to say it might have been Louisville because it's like we seen them without Olivia Miles and see how they looked as a team, just looked offensively.
But the thing is, they won 2 games. They finished the Louisville game and beat them.
Yeah.
They even came
But
back and
was
won
that
that
the
game.
game that Olivia got hurt? Wasn't that the Louisville
Yeah,
game?
yeah, that was the game that she got hurt against Louisville.
Yeah.
So so she got hurt against Louisville. They came back and won that game, and then they played another game, won that game, and then they lost in the tournament. But I can't remember exactly who it was to. But they lost
Think
that.
it might
They
have been
lost that.
Louisville.
It was either Louisville
Okay,
or
remember they beat Louisville because the whole Louisville thing was like, oh, we don't lose on senior day, we don't lose at home, we don't
well,
lose on senior day, whatever.
they did lose on Tuesday.
They did lose on
So
senior day, yeah.
yeah, um, I feel like it had to be Louisville because um Virginia Virginia Tech ended up playing Louisville and
Yep.
Virginia Tech played Duke. So I think
Yep.
it was Louisville. So it was Louisville Notre
Yeah,
Dame.
because Virginia Tech beat
And
Duke, and then no, Virginia Tech beat Louisville, and then Virginia Tech beat Duke, and then Virginia Tech beat who did they beat in the ACC tournament championship?
was it
No, no,
Duke?
no, no, no. I said that backwards. I said that backwards. I said that backwards. They
Yeah.
beat Duke.
They beat Duke. Then they beat
They
Louisville
then they
in the
beat
tournament.
Louisville in the tournament
In the
championship. Yeah,
championship. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. There we go.
yeah. So like seeing them struggle that badly against Louisville, who they've already played before,
Hmm.
kind of scared me
Yeah,
a little bit. But I feel like I didn't give them their due props because
due
it
diligence.
was it was their second it was their second full game without Olivia Miles,
Hmm.
and they're playing a Louisville team that they just played like 4 days prior.
Yeah, and I felt
So
like they
it's
probably did go ahead and start preparing without her. And I mean, they probably knew beforehand whether she would be joining them or not. And like the public didn't know until like day before the tournament.
yeah,
So I feel like I don't know when teams lose an essential piece to their offense, it can either go one or two ways. Either they're completely garbaggio or they adapt. And we see that Notre Dame has been able to adapt so far.
yeah. And I'm very interested to see how they play against Maryland. Maryland
Yes. That'd be fun.
Maryland is a very interesting matchup. I feel like because as good as Maryland is, Maryland can also play down I wouldn't say play down, but they don't play their best basketball every game. If they play their best basketball, and you can say this about almost any team, if they play their best basketball, they're one of the best teams in the country for sure. But
Yeah.
there are nights where everything is just it just doesn't look good, and if they do that against a team like Notre Dame could get by them and end up in the Elite Eight. Um, I just don't. I don't know, man. I don't want to pick against Notre Dame again, but also I don't think I can pick against Maryland in
Mhm.
good faith and think that Notre Dame is going to win. Like, um,
Well, let me
I
look at
don't
my
know, man.
bracket, man. Cause see, all right, so I when I looked at my bracket, I think I got 10 out of 16 teams right.
I got a 11. I got 5 on one side, 6 on the other side.
I got 11. I got 11 on whatchamacallit. I got 11 out of 16. So at least 5 teams I didn't see getting there. I don't know. I had Maryland advancing.
So I
So
had Maryland beating
yeah.
Creighton. So
Same.
I had them going to the Elite Eight anyway. So to help my bracket as much as I can, I'm going to have them. I'm just going to take them over Notre Dame, which doesn't really matter. I just want to see great games.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
I want to see Notre Dame and Maryland play a great game. I want to see UCLA and
That'd
South
be the
Carolina play a
first.
great game.
That's gonna be a good
I'm,
day. That's
you
the
know who I'm
Friday.
really
That's a
excited.
no, that's a Saturday. That's gonna
You
be
know
a
who
good
I'm
day.
really. Do you know who I'm really excited to watch in person? That's in
Who's
our
that?
bracket
Who's
or in
that?
our region. Maddie Seegers.
Yes!
Oh my
Yes!
God, she is so
Yes!
tough. She is so
Bro.
tough,
My fault for
so
being
tough,
loud, but yes.
so tough, man.
Bro, she dropped 1,000 points in a season.
In a season, in a season,
In a
one single
season,
season.
bro. Oh my yo.
Her tournament has.
Maddie Segrist is really one of the best scorers in the nation in basketball.
She's the leading scorer in the country.
Yeah.
I mean, she's had 34 points and then 35 points on 53 and 54% shooting.
Yeah, no, the shooting split is even crazier, bro. Like they're
She's
efficient.
she's tough. Like,
Like that's league level. That's league level performances right there, yeah.
yeah, I
League
mean,
her.
she's she's different. Um, I think Miami is gonna. I didn't see Villanova get to the Elite Eight, but they have a very good chance to get to the Elite Eight. Um, I think Miami's going to try to give her a lot of. Um, they're going to try to be very physical with her, but I think for Maddie Seegers, I think playing UConn um, helps her out because UConn's defense, as much as people want to give, want to whatever they want to say about UConn does play great defense. So um, Maddie Seegers kind of having to navigate that and trying to still get her get good shots against a defense like that. I think will help her against a game like Sweet 16 against Miami. Uh, and I think the role players are obviously going to be very key to how far Villanova can go. I think if they match up with Utah or LSU, I think they have a good shot. I mean, I wasn't too confident going in, but I mean the way that the role players have played and the way Madison Rodriguez is playing, I don't see how you can't think that she can keep pushing. Um, Obviously, I'm excited to see Angel Reese,
Yes.
Alyssa Pilly. Alyssa
No,
Pilly
that
is
matchup is gonna be insane.
Alyssa Pilly is. I don't mean to say this because she's like big or anything. She's fucking scary, bro. Like she literally threw like 3 elbows, and I was like, yo, if I was sitting there, I would have fucking ducked. Like real life, like oh shit, like I don't
No,
want to like
she's tough. She's tough.
she's she's a she's a dominant. Like I don't even know how to explain it because she's great in the post.
Yeah.
She also step out and shoot the three and is a good passer.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is crazy. I've never seen anything like. I don't even know how to. I don't think there's a comparison. Somebody that dominant to be able to step out, shoot the three, and be a very good passer. I don't know. She had a very good pass. I want to say it was a backdoor pass that she hit. And I was like, whoa, what? Okay, I'm sorry. I did not know that she was passing the ball like that. What do you think? what do you think is the best? Give me 2 Sweet 16 matchups that you're really looking forward to. You need me to
Man,
say them out?
all right. So obviously the matchups that we're gonna be there for,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, definitely want to see Ohio State, UConn. Um,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
ooh.
Anytime I like watching Virginia Tech. You know, Virginia Tech is cool. They got a good duo, you know, and Elizabeth Kitley and Georgia A. Moore. That's a crazy duo. Guard big duo is always a killer duo, you know, and they're one of the better duos in the nation. And so yeah, definitely want to see how they perform. I think they'll get past Tennessee. I think they'll make it to the Final Four. So
Mm.
yeah, I got them getting to the Final Four. I got you. Well, no. What?
I was about to say.
I gotta say
I
what?
was about to say,
I got
damn.
them going to the. All right, I got them going to the Elite Eight. I'm sorry, but I got them losing to UConn and got UConn going to the Final
Oh,
Four. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
So yeah,
damn.
I got Iowa advancing, of course. Always a pleasure to see Caitlin Clark touch the hardwood.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Um, then you got Louisville, Ole Miss. That's gonna be an interesting matchup, as we mentioned. Ole Miss, feisty defensive team. Um, going up against Louisville. Louisville's a good squad, led by Haley Van Lith.
Oh my gosh, they strike
No,
back
did you
out.
see the video of the girl breaking down what was said? Like she read what was said.
No, it didn't actually.
Yo, so dang, what's the girl's name from Tennessee?
So, you mean Texas? Tony
Texas.
Morris.
So Sonya Morris. So I guess Haley Van Lith called her the B word, right?
Yeah,
And
during the game.
yeah, and she was like, "Call me B again. I'll show you what a B is." I was like, "What?" And then Haley was like, "All right, y'all enjoy Miami." I said, "Oh."
Wait, are they going to Miami?
I don't know. I mean, I guess that's I don't know. I mean, I guess that's just
It was
just the
it was
landing
funny
spot.
it was funny, and then I was like,
I guess that's
what?
just the landing spot. Look,
Where they were playing in
listen.
Louisville.
Texas number 10, Haley Van Lith, is going to shake hands with Sonya Morris on Texas, and this happens. She said,
"Call me a bitch again, and I'm gonna let the bitch out." I bet. Have fun in Miami.
every
I don't get it.
I don't know. I guess
Does she,
Miami is Cancun, the women's
does
basketball. I
she
don't know.
does she live in Miami or something? I'm confused.
Maybe
Do
because
they
it's about to be. I don't know. Maybe because they getting spring break, or I don't know if they are. No. Because spring break is over.
spring break already happened?
Yeah, this is a spring break.
Honestly,
Yeah, spring
this shit
break is
happens
hey,
in
we
the
get to
middle of
play
spring break
basketball in a
in
different
a different.
city. So we actually do get a child for spring break, which I hate that for certain teams. I know South Carolina got to enjoy their spring break.
Yeah, it's fine.
Little bro took some pics for some of them. I was like, oh word, they in the city for spring break. That's lit. Shout out to Andre.
Nope.
But yeah, definitely excited to see South Carolina in person. This is me our first time seeing them in person.
Bro, the first time I see Zion Cook,
Cooking.
I might jump out the seat, bro. I might jump out the seat, bro. I'm telling you, bro. There are a lot of women with some crazy handles. I don't think anybody just like the way she looks when she's
Dog,
I
since
don't
high
know,
school, bro.
bro.
I remember her high school tape, and I remember the first time I seen her like do something. I was like, it was
Bro,
just undone before. I mean, I ain't seen. Well, no, I lie. I take that back. I have seen a couple with handles like her.
who?
Whatchamacallit? Why you looking like that?
I'm curious who you about to say.
But nah, girl named Mariah that whatchamacallit
Yeah, I knew you
play
was gonna say
for
that.
play for Goose Creek.
Yeah.
She oh my I remember Goose Creek Stratford. This is like my junior and senior year. Mariah dropped the girl on Stratford, bro. And it was so bad. That's like back when everybody was on Twitter, like or first got on Twitter. That was like one of my first like Twitter moments um I experienced like locally. Everybody like it was like hundreds of retweets. I was like, no. I was
I gotta
like,
see this.
oh, that's crazy. Yo, you trying to find it?
No. I'm looking at the Zaya Cook crossover
Oh,
that I
okay.
saw. The first one that I saw of her in high school because that shit was, oh my god.
Bro, you
Then
know
she
she was cooking and then she did like some John Wall like Kyrie layup at the end of it. I was like, I didn't know who was this.
didn't was Zaya Cook the same girl that crossed somebody up and then helped them up?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that was Zaya Cook is crazy, man. No, I
No.
saw
That was Lonzo.
that was Lonzo.
It was Lonzo that crossed the
I
person up and
thought
then
I know
helped
she
them.
did something else crazy though. I thought she did
Oh!
something else crazy though.
When she hit the pullback and then the girl fell and she pointed at her and backed up the half court.
That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, I know. I know it was something wild where she like noticed that the person fell.
I don't know if y'all can see this, but oh my god,
Oh
hold
yeah, it's
on.
coming out. Oh yeah, yeah, that's it. Yep.
Oh my god, she went out the screen.
Yeah,
God damn.
and then she
She
goes
went
in
out
with the
the
crazy layup.
screen.
Hold on, and she goes in with like the layup at the end. Yeah, I remember this. Sure. Sit down, sit down.
She's out the screen, my nigga.
And she
And
came
she came
back.
back
Ha! Oh,
with the left. That's so
off
fucking
the
tough.
glass. What the English, bro?
Zai Cook is different,
What
bro.
the English, man?
I can't wait to see Zai Cook play basketball, bro.
Damn,
I cannot wait.
I can't. I can't wait either, dog. I cannot wait.
Bree Bill's gonna be out there clamping shit up. Who they playing? They playing
They
oh
play. They play
ooh
UCLA. That's gonna be a matchup. That's gonna be
ooh
a match. Oh man,
Charisma Osborne versus Bree Bill.
off the fresh 36, yo.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I want to see right there.
Dog.
I need that. I need that. Zaya and Kiki Rice, they play very similar. I think they have a very similar game. Like the way that Kiki Rice dribbles and shoots the ball, I
Yeah.
think it looks very similar to Zaya Cook. Like the little bit of bounce that she has, the shiftiness. She's
Yeah.
not as shifty and as quick as Zaya Cook, but like the way they dribble, the way they shoot, like the way they bend their knees and everything, it looks very similar.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, man, I'm fucking excited.
I'm excited, man. Listen, Greenville, here we come. It's
I
lit.
mean, Nika Mule versus JC Shutt is gonna be a oh my god, that's gonna be a
Man,
battle.
it's gonna be so
Oh
much good
my god,
basketball on this weekend.
that's
Man,
gonna
I
be
can't
a
wait for it all. I really can't wait
Cody
for it all.
Cody McMahon versus Leah Edwards.
Man,
Come on, bro. What are we talking about, bro?
matchups is never
What are
ending,
we
dog.
talking about,
Matchups is never
bro?
ending, bro.
Are
Like
you
the
serious?
slate, it's good games every
Woo!
day. This is really the nitty gritty of the tournament. It's the Sweet 16.
Angel Reese versus Alyssa Pinley.
That's
Come
gonna be
on,
that's gonna be a
come
dogfight.
on.
That's gonna be a dogfight, yo.
Hey man,
I don't know if dogfight is the word to use there. I'm sorry.
no,
But it's
no,
gonna be a
I know.
battle. It's gonna be a battle.
I got a funny one. Like it's not because they can both hoop, but it's a funny one because people are gonna take it a different way. Haley Van Lith and Haley Cavendish is gonna be a very interesting matchup. I don't think they'll match up a lot, but I think that's a very
Wait.
interesting
They don't
matchup.
play each other.
Yes, they do.
You said Haley
Oh
Van
shit,
Lith
I'm
and Haley
bugging.
Cavanagh.
I'm
You
bugging.
you mixing up regions, my boy. You talking about Final Four matchups, maybe.
Hell no.
Hard to say.
I'm
I don't
bugging.
know if they getting that far.
I'm bugging. I definitely looked at Louisville
I
and saw
definitely want to
Miami.
see how Villanova plays against. Well, I'm gonna see how Miami plays against Villanova. Let's
Yeah, I
phrase
want to
that.
see. I want to
Let's
see what
let's
they try to do with Maddie
yes,
Seegers for sure.
yeah.
Because no disrespect to Grace Berger, but that ain't Maddie Seegers. That ain't Maddie Seegers, bro. That ain't Maddie
He
Seegers.
said that ain't on Matty Seegers now.
I'm telling you, Maddie Seegers is a different breed, bro.
No, I
Every
hear
time I'm
that.
like, oh, I don't know, man. Sorry. Okay.
No, you've
You
been
shut my
talking about
ass up.
Matty Seegers. I remember you've been talking about Matty Seegers for like 2 years now.
Yeah, she's different, bro.
Yeah.
Like 50 ball, like Tennessee Virginia Tech is a very, very, very interesting matchup. I feel like the SEC teams, like the teams that can handle the physicality, can beat them. but we have to see if Virginia Tech can handle the physicality.
Got 4 SEC teams.
Jordan Horston and Rakia Jackson are going to bring it.
Out of the 8 games, you got 4 SEC teams.
They're going to bring it. And I just Elizabeth Kitley, you got to bring that shit.
They have a good chance at
getting forward
to the Elite 8.
I mean, they really do. They really have a good chance of that.
Yeah.
And then after that, I mean, they really got a good shot at getting. I mean, SC is for sure going.
SC definitely. You can stamp that.
Bro, no shot we fucking see South Carolina lose what we get. I know that for a fact.
I'll be shooketh.
I might leave. I might leave the fucking gym and just like, nah, this shit ain't right.
Like, no, this is rigged.
This some bullshit.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Why you say Curry say?
Hmm?
I just saw this shit in person. This shit is rigged.
Oh my gosh.
I know they gonna be mad, but this shit is rigged.
Oh man. No, it's crazy, but the top part of the Greenville was Greenville 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, this.
You got 1, 4.
That's the only one too. Oh yeah, Seattle
only
3
one.
is too. No, Seattle 3 is.
Seattle 3, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the rest are 3, 2, 4, 9.
Yep.
And 2, 5, 6, 8. That's crazy. Yeah. I want to give a shout out to some of the really good games that we saw. USF versus Marquette was the first game of the whole tournament, and I thought I was gonna fucking lose. But I thought I was gonna miss my bracket up on the first game. The USF came through. Shout out to Elena Sinecki. She came through late in the game because she was struggling. She came through in the fourth quarter, had 13 points. Josie Finkham, Minjiadu had 22 points, 16 rebounds, in the game winning free throws. Shout out to her. Chloe Murata had 25 points for Marquette. I was like, no way Marquette's about to fucking blow my bracket up already. I was back and forth on USF and Marquette. Like I was literally like before the first game, I was like, maybe I should change it to Marquette. And then Marquette was winning the whole game, and I thought I should have changed it. And then USF came back and won the game. I was like, all right, I'm good. I should have changed it. I talked about Princeton and NC State. Shout out to Caitlin Chen. Caitlin Chen is tough. I really love her.
No, I peep.
She had 22 points. Grace Stone. Shout out to Grace Stone. I was so happy because I had a perfect bracket up until I think I almost made it through the first day. I think it was that night. I think it was like 8 o'clock that night that I had my first loss. I thought it was gonna be Princeton, but they came back, won that shit. I was happy. Grace Stone hit the 3. I was like, let's go.
You know, that was me last year. I made it all the way through, like the first like day or two, perfect bracket. I was like, yo, I'm in the 1%. Finally in the 1% of something.
Like I'm different. I'm a different breed.
I was in the spot. I was like, yeah, I'm in the 1%, baby. Let me start.
Drake versus Louisville was a fun game. Drake kept up the entire game. I mean, I thought they was gonna win for a second. Haley Van Lith showed up. She had 13 points in the last 5 minutes of the game. Shout out to her. She only played 27 minutes.
Crazy.
Miami versus Oklahoma State, 17-point deficit. We talked about that earlier. Toledo beat Iowa State. Shout out to Quenisha Locker. She was hooping. She had 24 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists. Iowa State shot 34% from the floor. I didn't even tell you I was Stanford shot from the floor. I'll get to that later.
Wasn't good, I'll tell you that. I saw a couple tour dates.
Iowa State shot 19% from 3. Ashley Jones had 23 and 13, but shot 5 from 19. St. John's versus North Carolina was a good game. Deja Kelly had 18 points.
Deja Kelly, man.
Game winning and 1 layup.
Yeah.
Kennedy Todd Williams and Alyssa Usby had 14 and 13 each. My favorite game, my favorite game, and I don't even think I got to see it live. My favorite game to watch, like just to see, I would say my favorite game that I didn't get to watch live but went back and watched, Alabama versus Baylor. And I was really high on that game last week when we talked about it. That was a great fucking game. I mean, they came back down from 18. Jamie Asbury had 26 points, hit 7 hit 7 threes. Brittany Davis had 33, hit 7 threes. Like Sarah Andrews had 14, 4 blocks, 2 steals. Like it was crazy ass game. Mississippi State versus Notre Dame. I thought Mississippi State was going to get another one. I said that the teams that had to play in the first 4 have the advantage because they've already played in that building and they already have a. I should have talked about Tennessee Tech, but I didn't write down any notes. But they was fucking shooting the hell out the ball in that first 4 game on Thursday, I believe. I believe it was Thursday. They were shooting the hell out the ball. I was like, damn.
Listen, you saying that made me want to pick Mississippi State, and I did not pick Mississippi State. I was like, you know what? Harvey wants to pick Mississippi State right here. You know, one of the first 4 teams gets the dub. I'm like, nah. I feel like it's gonna be a year where all the top seeds just win it out, whatever.
Nope.
And we don't get upsets until like the Sweet 16. But no, I
Nope.
was wrong. I was sadly mistaken.
The thing that made me mad is Creighton is a 3-point shooting team, and fucking Mississippi State came out and hit like 10 threes in the first half, and I was like, "The fuck is this, man?" I was like, "This is why I can't. This is why you can't bring on a bracket, man. Because you can do all the scouting, you can watch all the games that you know. They made 3
But
threes.
you can't really predict the outcome based off analytics or based off whatever.
Mississippi State hit 3 threes, about around 3 threes a game all season. Them motherfuckers hit like 12 in that one game. I'm like, they put their best game in shooting from the last 3 seasons. Now let me stop. In the one game, it was like, all right, bet.
Oh man,
But yeah,
we
man,
here.
but yeah, they played Notre Dame. Well, I thought they was gonna beat them for a second. I was like, damn, hold on, chill out. Sonya Cicerone did her thing. Laura Ebel had 18 rebounds and 5 blocks. She did a really good job with Jessica Carter. Mississippi State shot 29%. So great defense from Notre Dame. Georgia and Iowa was a good game. Before Georgia would kind of sold it away. Caitlin Clark had 22 and 12, 14 second half points. She scored or assisted on 30 of the 33 second half points.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Her court vision is nice. Is up there. With oh my, she just thread the needle, bang, hits you, voila.
Yeah. And they're pocket passes. They're not like, oh, I catch that shit off my feet, gotta pick it up and shoot that bitch. Nah,
it's like bang, right to your spot.
And I'm talking like she's on full court passes, like hit ahead, like her passes.
Like that's just the type of basketball I love to watch.
Nope, not even gonna let you do it. Not even gonna let you do it because you was about to say some stupid shit.
I was not. I was just leaving it at that.
Okay.
Listen, I'm just saying the type of
Good
basketball I like to watch.
Look like he was about to say some dumb shit. Respectfully.
Listen, this is episode 2. All right, episode 2. I have not said it. 2 episode streak. 2 episode streak.
Fucking Princeton versus Utah. I talked about that. Let's see, we had 28 and 10 in that game.
Crazy.
Jenna Johnson and Grace Neesmith are going to be the key to their game against LSU. Alyssa Feely is going to be able to. I'm not going to say she's going to be able to dominate, but she's still going to be able to play her game because LSU's not big. They can rebound well, but they're not big. Alyssa Feely is fucking dominant. Like she's gonna be elbowing and getting motherfuckers out the way.
Yeah.
Colorado versus Duke. Shout out Celeste Taylor again. Like we said
Shout
earlier.
out Celeste Taylor, bro. One of the craziest games I've seen. Like one of the craziest performances, man. And it's like she was literally everywhere, and the box score shows that.
Yeah, and she barely played in the first half. So imagine if she had played in the first half. Crazy.
Like she had more rebounds, assists, and steals and points going into like the fourth quarter or whatever. Yeah. It was like insane. I was like, what? Like when she like, I don't know, when they brought up that she was on quad double watch and points were the lowest that she had out of the 4 stats. I was like, dang.
The funny part is that's what I would have said. Like they're like, which one do you think is the lowest? I would have said points.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Because I don't know, just like least expected or I don't know what, but it was One of the best performances I've seen.
Nah, facts.
One of the best
Shout out to
performances I've seen by anybody that's touched the basketball in my lifetime.
Jalen Sherrod had a great game. I
She
mean,
did.
she shot 5 of 17, but she hit the shots when it mattered, and that's
Yeah.
and March. That's what's important, you know.
And then whatchamacallit, what's the other player name?
Quay Miller.
Quay Miller.
Quay
Yeah.
Miller, 17 and
Really was
14.
dominant. Yep.
17 and 14 had a really good second half, really good
Yep.
overtime as well. I mentioned earlier that they won it 11-3 in overtime. North Carolina versus Ohio State was a good game. JC Sheldon, I love JC Sheldon's game, man. I was pumped to watch her last year. She's missed a lot of time this year with injury, but man, she's fucking fast. I mean, fast. Like, fuck. I mean, I don't think we get to see her in person, but damn, bro, she's fucking fast.
Like Kelsey Pumflash?
Bro, I need you to just look up JC Sheldon.
I'll do my
Just
homework.
watch.
I'll do my homework. I'll do my
Just watch
homework.
how fast she's fucking fast.
Because I didn't get to catch that game, so I'll watch. I'll do my homework.
She's fucking fast. She had the game winning layup. Dave Kelly had 22. Kennedy Todd Williams and Usby both had 16. Taylor Mikesell had 17. Cody McMahon. I really love Cody McMahon's game as a freshman. She doesn't look like a freshman. She looks like a junior. So I mean, in 2 years, she's gonna be, oh my god, she's gonna be insane. Ebony Walker at 15 and 7. So Ohio State really got a balanced game. JC Sheldon has 16, 6 and 5. We talked about Miami versus Indiana. We talked about Ole Miss versus Stanford. We also talked about Stanford a couple of weeks ago about how much depth they had. They scored 3 bench points on Sunday.
You said
So
they
cut
scored
that.
3 bench points.
So we got to cut that shit out. So
I mean, it's been said. I mean, nothing else left to say. I mean, I don't know,
but I will say before we get off the Stanford thing, Angel Baker had a great game for Ole Miss. Marquisha Davis had a good game for Ole Miss, and Ayanna Thompson hit 3 big threes. And lastly, I want to give a shout out to Cam Brink because he was clearly still sick, and she gave it 110%. She did
that
everything.
stat line off the stomach bug, bro.
Crazy. 20 points, 13 rebounds, 7 blocks. It's crazy.
I was like, it looked like she just took a day off. You know, it ain't look like she ill at all. Like she.
No, she was definitely. You could see on the bench she was sick.
Yeah, but I mean, like stat line like that, and like just watching the game,
Yeah.
you cannot tell. Like she was still sharp. But yeah, they did miss a lot of layups though, man. They missed a lot of like a lot of gimmies, man. I'm just like every time they missed, it was just like it hurt me. It hurt me, and I'm not even a Stanford supporter. It hurt me.
But I will say, I did originally, my original pick to win the championship was Stanford, but before the tournament, I did go in and change it. So I'm glad I went and changed it because that should have been over with.
Yeah.
I
think I see some people that had Stanford in the Multiplicity Media Group, whatchamacallit?
I did.
Bracket Challenge, yeah.
For some reason, I feel like Bailey picked South Carolina. I mean, Stanford.
I think so too. Let me see.
And that's really shocking to me. But I'm not.
Yeah, he picked Stanford.
Sure. Yeah, that shit shocked me. I was like,
yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, which one is yours?
I was 8th last time I looked.
Oh, T1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, I was trying to find your bracket. I was like, I ain't see nothing that was anything, that just showed you. They ain't say no Hoodie Q-Tip or Hoodie or Tariq or anything like that.
Yeah.
I see it says ESPN, A4, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, I'm staying cool at 6. Tied with ML.
And then I need the players the people that's in first, second, third. I'll slide on down so I can slide back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. We had 10 upsets according to seeding. There's some great performances.
Yeah.
Shea Carter in the first round against Washington State had 24, 6, and 5. Maddie Segrist, like we said earlier, had 35 and 34 on 53 and 54% shooting. Aaliyah Edwards had 28 points, 5 assists, 4 steals against Vermont. I believe it was our first game. Georgia A. Moore had 20 points on 5 of 8 shooting, or was it 28? I can't tell. That's 0 or 8. Can't even read more hand right. Angel had a crazy game.
Yo,
I will say
yeah.
this. That 25,
The
24,
game where she
6
lost her
buckets,
eyelash.
I will say she did get like 7 blocks on one possession. Or 7 rebounds on one possession.
No, I was
like,
rewatching that game, yeah.
and she was like, oh.
I was like,
And
dang.
no, like I know she wasn't doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
But it was like, damn, that's a lot of rebounds on one possession.
No, facts. I mean, she's like the tallest person on the court at times, so
Yeah.
tallest person on the court, rebounds coming, and she
it was
had
like
13 and 13 at the first half.
Yeah. It was 2 possessions.
Before the second quarter even was ended, she had a double-double.
There was 2 possessions that she had 10 rebounds. Because there was a possession where she had missed the shot twice, got it back, made the layup.
It was 2 possessions, she had 10 rebounds.
Literally though, she missed 2 shots, got the rebound, and then missed like 5 shots and got the rebound every time and put it back. And by that time, she had 12 rebounds. That's crazy. AZ had a really good game.
Yeah.
Against Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
Mackenzie Holmes and Grace Berger had good games in their first round or in their second round game, even though they lost. Diamond Miller had 24 points. Yeah, shout out Nika, man.
What'd she do? Like 10 and 8? 10 assists?
Point guard Nika, man. I'm telling y'all.
Listen.
I tweeted it. I think last year after Paige got hurt, I was like, point guard Nika. And a couple people liked it, a couple people laughed. And I'm like, hey man.
Listen, people overlook UConn
Nika
now.
like that.
People overlooking UConn. Like UConn don't know how to recruit still. Look like Gino might still got it. Look like he still might got it. Might be a reach. I don't know. Like he might still got it. I'm not gonna go that far, but all right. Tariq said
we gotta win a chip first.
Tariq said cut it out. Okay, that'll signify if they got it or not. If Gino wins a chip this year or soon.
We ain't won a chip since 2016. We can't say that. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. 2016.
That's crazy.
Charisma Osborne had 36.
36, yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
pretty much
it was a great weekend, man.
Good first weekend. Great first weekend.
For sure. I know a lot of people. I know some people were down on the men's side, but
listen. Both my teams are out, so
I thoroughly
I'm out
enjoyed
as well.
Hey, I'll watch what I can.
I'm watching. No, I'm definitely gonna try and watch Michigan State, Kansas State though. That's gonna be a game to watch.
That's gonna be a great game. I am so excited that they're in Madison Square Garden.
Yo, yeah, and both the point guards from both teams are from Madison Square. I mean, from New York too.
Yeah, I just love
you. It don't get no better than that, man.
I really love
it. I am
dropping
stuff
off
off my table, but it don't get no better than that, man.
I don't know what it is about MSG, but it's just. I mean, obviously it's the Mecca, man. I just watching. I watch Knicks games just so I can hear the crowd. Like the crowd is what does it for me.
If you ever get the chance to go there in person for a game,
I'm gonna try.
Do it.
If I ever got to go to New York,
do it.
Be to watch a Knicks game.
Do it.
Or to watch a game in Madison Square Garden.
Even St. John's games are good.
I don't know.
I mean, hey, they're definitely going to be good now that Rick Pitino's the coach there. Think about it. Rick Pitino coaching, getting recruits. He's going to start getting the top New York talent. The top New York talent is going to stay home again, right? It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time for Queens.
until he does something he's not supposed to do again, and then he's gonna retire.
Anyways, but nah, basketball and MSG is top tier.
Absolutely. It's
I
a
mean, it's just that like Tariq said,
crowd.
the
Crowds just
atmosphere,
make it.
crowd. It's yeah,
Crowds just make sports and entertainment just
like when
so
they have the
so
what is it,
much
the
fun.
2K Classic at the beginning of the season that Duke
Hmm.
always plays in the MSG.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's always fun to
like
watch. Big East
I
tournaments
don't
always
know,
fun to
man.
watch. College basketball MSG is just fun to watch in general. Like I said,
Yeah,
even when I went to the St. John's game, it was just good to be in the Garden. Just
college
the
fans are
atmosphere of
crazy.
being in the Garden. Like I don't think the game was a crazy game, but still, just being in MSG,
Imagine being in an arena for the 7 OT game or 6 OT game.
bro,
Crazy.
it's tough.
Just imagine. The crowds do so much for me, man. I just
Yeah,
a great game plus a great crowd makes for like it just feels like you only get so many moments like this, and it's a reason that I've always enjoyed wrestling because when it's done well, the crowd can give you such an adrenaline rush, even if you're not in the building. And I
yeah.
love when basketball, when football, when baseball, when tennis. That's another reason why I love tennis because if you get a really good point,
Like a good
the
volley.
crowd is gonna go crazy.
Yeah,
No, I just mean like when they're going back and forth for. I mean, they have like 20. They hit the ball 20 times back and
that's
forth,
a volley.
and then that's not a volley.
Yes, it is. When you go back and forth, that ain't that a volley?
You mean a rally?
It's a volley.
No, it's not. I watch and play tennis.
Siri, what's the definition of volley?
You're thinking when it's up in the air and you hit it.
It's a series of utterances directed. No. In sports, especially tennis or soccer, a strike or kick of the ball made before it touches the ground.
Yeah, like when it's up in the air and you hit it, that's a volley.
Oh, okay.
A rally is how many times it goes back and like when it goes
Okay.
back and forth above.
So like a volley is if it's just straight up, like
No,
back and
like
forth.
when somebody hits
It's
the
like a
ball and it goes
series of
high
it's
in the
just
air.
like, yeah.
When it goes high in the air and somebody has to hit it down like that, that's a volley.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. They
Cool.
call a rally. They call it when they hit it back and forth a long time. They call that a rally.
Okay.
So they'll say like rally. They'll say rally hits or something like rally something. And they'll say like 23 shots. Like both players hit the ball back 23 times.
Okay.
Which is
Cool.
crazy.
Yeah.
But like
yeah,
tennis
nah.
when it's at its best, like I can say that about any sport, but tennis when it's at its best, baseball when it's at its best. Like in the playoffs,
No,
fucking
even the
a
World
big
Baseball
home
Classic
run,
recently, bro. They were going crazy for the countries.
bro. That Japan hit, I was like, yo,
I didn't watch. I didn't
let's
get
go
to watch
Japan.
any of it, but I saw.
I didn't. I just watched the highlights. I did
They've been
not
hitting
watch the
lids
game.
hard, bro. They've been
It's too
coming
much
from
fun.
hats. They've been hitting lids hard because we got what USA, Puerto Rico, and like different Mexico ones, bro. They've been hitting lids hard for them hats.
Y'all ain't got the right ones because Japan won that shit. Shohei Ohtani fucking struck out Mike Trout. That's crazy.
No, that was
That's
practice for
like
him. That's practice. He probably
that's
do that
like
in
if
practice.
that's like if the Olympics happened and fucking Giannis hit a game-winning jumper or got a game-winning block from Kevin Durant or something like that. Like that's the
They're not
equivalent.
teammates.
So, yeah. What would it be then?
I'm trying to think that. I'm trying to think
Because I mean, they're genuinely there's two top 5 players and they're on the same
I
team.
don't know.
I mean, they could be top 3. Honestly,
Well,
they might be top 3.
I guess it's like Powell and Kobe going at it.
Nah, they wasn't top 5.
No, we're not putting that. We're not putting them in the
Powell
same
wasn't.
conversation. No,
Powell wasn't top 5. Powell was not top 5.
maybe top 5 in his position at
That's
the
not the
time.
same thing. Top 5
Nah, I feel what you're
in the
saying.
world.
Yeah,
Top 5 in the world. Mike Trout.
but see, they
Still
happen to
has
be
a
on the same
chance
team.
to win the best
How the
player.
Angels got 2 of the best players in the league and are doo
Dog shit. Literally.
dog.
Dog shit, bro.
That made no
Literally dog
sense.
shit.
Like, what's
Like,
up with the other
dog
7
water.
players?
They suck.
What's up with the other 7 players in the rotation?
Respectfully.
Who are the
suck,
other
man.
7 players in the
Like,
rotation?
you ain't even got to hit no home runs. You just got to get on base so them motherfuckers can put some runs in.
Bro, oh my gosh.
Both of them hit like 40 home runs, and that shit don't
Nah,
matter.
I saw a tweet and it was like Mike Trout
Oh my
or
God.
Shohei Ohtani is really gonna win gold tonight just to go home and lose 90 games in the regular season this year.
90 is nice. They losing more than that. Shit, they losing 100.
Don't they got like 160 like games?
Exactly.
And oh my, that's terrible. But yeah,
Shohei Ohtani can only pitch once every 5 days.
yeah.
And then Mike Trout, if he get hurt, Shohei the only one that can hit. Nah, let me stop. Let me not disrespect the Angels like that. But actually, fuck that. Them niggas suck.
Dang.
Like, that shit's crazy. How you got both of them
F
and you
that.
can't
They
do that shit?
suck.
Nah, that ass. They fucking suck. Like, the Orioles, though. I'm excited about the Orioles this year.
You said
I
you're
had fun
excited
watching
about the
them.
Orioles?
Yeah, I had fun watching them last year.
Okay.
They was good. They was good.
Shout out to my Yankees, man. I'm just gonna say shout out. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Just leaving it at that. Just leaving it at that.
All right, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
We ain't talk NBA in a couple of weeks, I feel like.
We really haven't.
Who is making a play in the West?
Who's making them play in the West?
Currently it is Minnesota. Oh, it's Minnesota. Damn, I had it. It's Minnesota. Fuck, who's 8?
They get cold like Minnesota. Probably like Minnesota.
Okay,
The Kings.
Minnesota,
Not the Kings. I'm
OKC,
tripping.
Minnesota, OKC.
It's Minnesota, OKC, Dallas, Utah, and you got Lakers outside, Pelicans
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
So I believe
forgot
if
Dallas.
LeBron, listen, I believe if LeBron comes back, Lakers jump up to 10. Feel like Dallas stays, OKC stays, Minnesota stays.
I'm excited to see Shea in a playoff setting, man.
Yes, I
Shea
think
gonna go
they'll
crazy.
make it through. I think they make it through.
Shea, well,
I don't know.
I
Maybe the
say-
Clippers might take a dip because Paul George is gonna be out, and maybe Minnesota might move up, or maybe OKC might move up because OKC be winning
Cat
games.
just went and got them boys a dub tonight. Fuck what you talking about? Yeah, put some respect on Cat's name, man. Man, look happy as hell to be out there, too.
Respect is given. Respect is given to Karl Anthony Towns.
Him and Ant dapped up after the game. I was like, that's the fuck I'm talking
Word,
about.
they
both
back
look happy as
talking.
shit. Fuck you. They
No,
was,
cause
they was never
remember
not
Cat was
talking.
mad Ant was eating Popeyes.
They went. Oh my god.
I don't want to say. It
niggas
was. He
made a
wasn't
big deal out
mad.
of
He
that
wasn't mad. I want to say he was mad.
Nigga wanted better for his teammate, and niggas made a big deal out of that shit. If anyone else not named Cat said some shit like that, they wouldn't have been mad. But niggas got some weird feeling about Cat. So anything he does, they call him soft, and they call him a loser, and they call him a lame. Like,
You let them know, Tariq.
it's weird, man.
You let them know.
What?
I see. You let them know,
They're
Tariq.
fucking
You let them
weird.
know.
They're weird. The fuck? Cat hasn't done nothing to nobody for them to come out here and unwarrantedly call him all types of names for no fucking reason. Like, what the fuck did he do to y'all?
Damn.
That nigga didn't walk in your house and do nothing to you. What the fuck? Like, shit don't make sense.
Damn.
I'm just saying.
Not facts, fast. I hear you.
Man has lost a lot of shit in the last couple of years. Motherfuckers just quick to jump on motherfuckers for no reason. Just to make themselves feel better. And not even feel better. It's just weird, man. Hate motherfuckers like that.
But yeah, job back, and there's a video of him, his daughter saying it's a parade in my city. Yeah,
It's what?
I said it's a video of Ja and his daughter from tonight saying it's a parade inside my city. Yeah.
Hey man, I just want to see him do well. I want to see him. Damn, Lori Marketing got bounced like that.
Lloyd Marketing getting up?
Actually, he do got bounced like that. Didn't he post around somebody this year?
Feel like he did. I don't know. I don't know.
He definitely dunked on somebody this year.
I don't know. But if I ain't got nothing else, you ain't got nothing else.
Johnny
College raps.
Juzang.
Wait, what?
Boy, why Chris don't like Jamal Crawford just now?
Johnny Juzang is in the league?
You ain't know he was in the league, bro.
I ain't know what team is he on.
Who he played for?
I don't know. You said
Who
Chris Dunn just now, so I'm thinking Jazz. And you
I was
said
about
Laurie
to say,
Marketing, and you said so I'm thinking Jazz. I didn't know he was in the league. I remember he tore it up when he was in whatchamacallit. When he was at UCLA. That was like that's going on 3 years now or 2 years. That's going on 2 years now. That run, they went from first four to final four. That's crazy. That was 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was my senior college. I remember watching that.
Johnny Juzang is out there playing in the last 2 minutes.
Oh, they gave him garbage minutes.
He playing in crunch time, I think.
Oh, they gave him crunch
No.
time. Oh, so
Yeah, I was about to say.
I thought because see, okay.
Never mind.
It's garbage minutes.
They down 15.
Okay, it's garbage minutes. But it's good that he's good that he's playing. Good that he's in the league.
No, for sure.
But yeah.
I thought it was crunch time because they were showing Laurie Marketing with his dunk. So I was like, oh shit, okay. And then they were showing Laurie Marketing and they was talking. They were like drawing up a play on the sideline. So I was like, oh, it's gotta be close. But my PS5 blocks the score, so I think
PS5 always blocking the score.
Fucking crunch time, bro. I was like, yo, it's crunch time. No, the fuck it's not. I should have seen because half of the Jazz fans are gone already.
That's always a good signifier.
Why the fuck you start losing to Portland?
I don't know. I don't care how bad my team is losing. I'm not leaving the game early. I pay good money for I pay good money for these seats. I'm getting my experience. I don't care.
If the Commanders are getting fucking smacked, I'm not staying.
I stayed through a Jets L, and I was just like,
if the Heat get fucking smacked, I'm for sure not staying.
Man, no, I stayed.
Listen,
I sat there through whatchamacallit? What's the old boy name?
Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. I don't know why I forgot his name. Sat there, dude. Jalen Brunson dropping 40.
You fucking bitch.
I was like, and my girls sitting there like, "Are you having fun?" I'm like, "No, I'm not having fun." I'm not going home. I was like, "Man,
are you having fun? This is fun,
right?
Like,
you're having fun." I was like,
"No, the fuck, I'm not."
I was like, "Don't talk to me, yo. No,
Damn,
talk to me."
You said that?
I ain't say that, but I was just like,
you was thinking that?
I was just like, man.
You was
because she was getting on my nerves on purpose, bro. She be doing that. She she was getting on my nerves on purpose. She was like, damn, your team not winning. Your team not looking good right now. I was like, yo, chill out.
I'm like, yeah, shut the hell up.
I can't say that, man.
Yeah, you get your ass beat.
Yo, chill out. Anyways, you guys have a good one. We'll be in Greenville this weekend if you need us. Yes,
sir. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Like, share, subscribe. For sure. Comment.
If you hear right now, if you hear, it's right there. Like button. Hit it.
Hit the like button.
Hit it, motherfucker. No.
Hit the like button. If you on the computer screen, like button is gonna be like over on Tariq's side.
Oh well, shit. I was thinking like on the TV.
But yeah, if you on the TV, like button's probably gonna be like in this area right here on my side. So yeah.
Hit the like button.
Peace, love, positivity.
Appreciate y'all.
There you go. All right, we out.
Did my damn flow again.
I was letting you rock. I was gonna let you guys up. Anyways, bye, y'all.